It's time for Orem Owlz Baseball on Sports Radio 960 The Zone. The Owls have teamed up with the #1 sports station in Utah County, a match made in sports heaven. Catch the Owls all season long on 960 The Zone. Pre-game starts at 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 4 p.m. on Sundays. For complete game broadcast and schedule, just log on to owlsbaseball.com. Now, let's go live to the stadium to the voice of the Owls, Jimmy Christopher.
Good evening. Welcome to the home of the Owls. It is a wonderful night along the Wasatch Front. It is championship series time. And one of the owners, Jason Taylor, saying with the changes this year that have occurred and all the ups and downs, this is probably the most important game in franchise history, at least for the Orem Owls, as they go after their third title in 4 years. One of those in 2004 was won as the Provo Angels, just about 3 miles up University Parkway. As we welcome you to a lovely night here this Wednesday, September 12th on KOVO Provo, Salt Lake City, 960 The Zone. And I'm so excited, I might even vomit. So let's turn it over to Matt the Owl Gittins. I've been pumped the last couple of days. Monday night I didn't know what to do. About 6 o'clock I was walking to dinner, and I said to Holly, Brenda Ridley's daughter over at the Hampton Inn, I says, I should be doing something. I should be filling out a scorecard this time.
It's interesting. I sat in class today just kind of shaking, moving around.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, yeah. It's championship time.
Yep.
And like Jimmy says, there is no more important game than tonight, as was evidenced in the last series, as your Orem Owls took out the Southern Division regular season champion, Idaho Falls Chuckers, but not the overall Southern Division champion. As your Orem Owls beat them 2-0, and the Owls got that game won. Now, they came back to do it, and it was in dramatic fashion. The 8th inning, Gordy Gronkowski home run tied it, and then the Jay Brossman shot into the gap in right center field won it for your Owls, and that was it. The Owls go up and get a beautiful performance from Robert Fish in Idaho and sweep the Chuckers right out of the playoff. Again, Fish, just amazing up there. He goes 8 innings and strikes out 13 batters over that time, but it is 0-0 now, a new series and a new day, and again back to the all-important Game 1. This time the Owls will take on the Northern Division champions, the Great Falls White Sox, and I think it's well known around the league and all agreed on. This is the best team in the league as far as talent-wise and playing so far on the field, and their record shows that. As the Great Falls White Sox, again, 51-24 on the season in the regular season. They beat Helena 2-1. They came back and won games 2 and 3 in Helena to advance to this series. So if the Owls have something working for them tonight, it's that Great Falls has had to travel. They had one less day of rest and had to travel all the way down here to Utah from Montana to play tonight's game. On the mound tonight for your Orem Owls, Michael Anton, making only his third start of the season. He has worked 7 innings and allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, and they were all earned over those 7 innings. So Anton makes his third start tonight, and in no bigger situation than tonight. Again, the championship series, Game 1 will be tonight. There'll be a travel day tomorrow, and then Games 2 on Friday and Game 3 on Saturday night. It is time for the first pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, lock into your seats. It is time for championship series here in the Pioneer League. Jimmy, take us on to a win.
Let's strap it on and get it going here, Matt. As the first pitch about to fly from left-hander Michael Anton, the 6'3", 195-pounder, 22-year-old from Clarksville, Maryland. He'll face C.J. Rutherford, the third baseman, and second baseman Dale Molenhauer. Salvador Sanchez in center. First pitch of the game is low for a ball, and it flies at 7:04, and this simply gorgeous night here at the home of the Owls in Orem, Utah. 81 degrees, 18% humidity. It's calm, the wind. And the 1-0 pitch, that's upstairs for ball 2, 2-0. Following Rutherford, Molenhauer, and Sanchez, it'll be Jim Gallagher hitting cleanup at left. Christian Marrero at first. Josh Morgan, the DH. The 2-0 pitch swung on, high fly ball, right side. Hector Estrella, short right field. And he's going to give way to center fielder DeAndre Miller at the last second. So D puts away the first out of the night on 3 pitches. A fly to center fielder D. Miller off the bat of C.J. Rutherford. And completing the White Sox lineup, John Curtis will bats after Andrew Mead. It'll be Andrew Mead in right field, John Curtis behind the plate, and Greg Pemel at short. White Sox, managed by Chris Crone, the manager of the year in the Pioneer League for this 2007 season. And up tight for a ball, Dale Molenhauer, the left-handed hitting second baseman, 276 on the regular season, 333 in the playoffs, and he hits a ground ball out to second, scooped by Estrella. Nice room service hop over to first, and there are two away here at the top of the first. It's Efrain Navarro Jr., Hector Estrella, Andrew Romine, Jay Brosman. The Owls infield, left to right, Jeremy Moore, DeAndre Miller, Julio Perez, with Anel De Los Santos handling the offerings of Michael Anton. So 2 down on just 5 pitches here in the top half of the first inning. Glad to have you aboard tonight. You can feel the excitement as the crowd's filing in here on this splendid Wednesday night. It's a hump night, middle of the week, almost the middle of the month. And there's a strike call to Salvador Sanchez, the dangerous center fielder. In the playoffs, 273 with a couple of ribs and 2 doubles. And he swings at the 0-1 pitch and fouls it back out of play. Let's get our first word from our friends at Technoglass.
Broke and chipped and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
Anton's 0-2 pitch. It's line center field base hit as Sanchez discards the bat. It's fumbled around. It's kicked by D. Miller in center field. Rolls toward the zone sign there in right center. Doesn't quite make it to the warning track, but Sanchez is on board with a single to center. They're going to give D. Miller an error on the play. So our first miscue of the night sets up the White Sox with our first man in scoring position for Jim Gallagher, the left fielder, a .332 hitter in the regular season, 9 bombs, 44 driven in, 21 doubles, 1 triple. Against the Owls, .320 with 2 homers and 8 driven in, and 3 of those 21 doubles. Left-handed here with the bat held high, and the first pitch, a swing and a miss. He went to his left knee and doesn't get it. White Sox in their black tops, gray bottoms, black helmets. Wind is calm, sun setting on the Wasatch Mountains to the left. And this one is lifted toward those mountains, but it's going to stay in the yard. Up for it is Jeremy Moore, a couple steps, and he makes the grab. So a single and an error, man left at second. At the end of a half inning, White Sox nothing, Owls coming up on 960 of the zone.
Get every day off to a great start with the Daily Herald, Utah County's #1 newspaper. The Herald has you covered in every area, from local to world news and sports to classifieds. The Daily Herald has the most comprehensive and in-depth newspaper around. And of course, in addition to receiving the paper right to your door, you can also visit the Daily Herald online at hearttheherald.com. The Daily Herald, your town, your neighbors, your newspaper.
Hey fans, catch your favorite minor league team on the web at MILB.com, where it's fun to be a fan. Get in the game and get live scores, news, standings, schedules, tickets, and more. And suit up in team gear from the MILB Shop, the official online shop of minor league baseball. Join the millions of fans who just can't get enough of the game at MILB.com. There's nothing minor about it. It's where minor league baseball is always on.
Hello?
Hey, Jared, what's up?
That's a repair shop. I hate repair shops.
That's why I take my car to Honest One Auto Care. Their waiting room is amazing with free internet and a play area. But the best thing is I can tell they really care about my car.
Sounds great. Where are they located?
Honest One Auto Care is located at 1155 North Freedom Boulevard in Provo. Mention this ad and you receive 2 tickets to any Orem Owlz game with any purchase over $100.
Honest One Auto Care, located just west of Provo High, home of the honest mechanic.
Jimmy Christopher welcoming you back to the home of the Owls on the beautiful campus of Utah Valley State. It's championship series time. Owls fans, glad to have you aboard tonight. The Owls will send D. Miller, the center fielder, Andrew Romine at short, Jay Brosman at third, Brody Gronkowski at DH, Jeremy Moore at left, Hector Estrella at second, Julio Perez at right, and Mel De Los Santos catching, and Efrain Navarro Jr. at first. And there's a called strike to DeAndre Miller from the right-hander Anthony Carter out of Georgia, 6'4", 200-pounder. He had 228 during the season, 250 as a leadoff man. That's bounced to third. Nice play at third by C.J. Rutherford across to first baseman Christian Marrero, and there's one Owl out in the home half of the first on a couple of pitches. There's Andrew Romine to the strains of the final countdown as Romine climbs in 286 during the regular season, 5 homers, 35 driven in, 6 doubles, 6 triples. The playoffs just 1 for 7 in the first 2 games, but the hit was a big hit, an RBI triple in a 3-0 win Sunday in the clincher for the South Division. As the Owls shut out the Chuckers, that's drilled foul down the first base line. It's no balls and 1 strike. Owls only had 3 hits themselves, 3 hits for the Chuckers in that win. A swing and a foul tip on a fastball of 88 from the right arm of Anthony Carter. In his 16th start of the season, first playoff start, pitches away for a ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Arizona State Sun Devil, son of June and Kevin Romine. Andrew Romine, as right-handed Carter, deals and it's bounced foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes still to Romine. Carter faced the Owls on the 16th up in Great Falls with 5 innings, left us a run. It was earned of 5 hits, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. A couple wild pitches, and he gets Romine to strike out as Romine swings through a 1-2 pitch. And our first strikeout of the night, registered by Anthony Carter of the Great Falls White Sox. We'll bring Jay Brosman, the Jaybird, by to Pullman, Washington. Jay had 346 in the regular season, 7 homers, 44 driven in, 250 hitter in 2 games in the playoffs with 3 RBI. There's Brosman. First pitch swinging and a foul ball that will leave the yard to the right. Let's get a word from Technoglass on that foul ball that's out of here.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass, auto glass fast.
Outfield around to the right on Brosman. He fouls it off at the plate, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Christian Marrero at first. Dale Molenhauer, the second baseman for the Sox. Greg Table at short. C.J. Rutherford at third. Outfield of Jim Gallagher, Salvador Sanchez, and Andrew Meade, with John Curtis hanging out his sign for right-hander Anthony Carter. And he throws a high fastball. He hits 93, and it was way up in the zone. Curtis had to jump up and steer it. 1-2 pitch, grounded to the left side. Grabbed by Rutherford across to Marrero, and we have a bounce out 5-3, a 5-3 sandwich inning, and a strikeout in the middle. Owls get nothing. The end of 1, White Sox nothing, Owls nothing, a 960 in the zone.
Here's some straight talk about insurance from auto owners.
You may think eliminating the middleman will save you money. When it comes to insurance, you eliminate a lot more. Like the personal service that comes from dealing with a local agent. Someone who lives in your community, who knows you and your insurance needs, and will be there for you when you need them. For the best rates and coverage, call your local independent auto owner's agent.
For a free comparison, contact Bailing Insurance Agency at 465-4893.
Best Western Cotton Tree Inn is located just minutes from the home of the Owls. Call 801-373-7044 to book your room for the next Orem Owls homestand. Ask for our special Owls discount. Relax after the game in our indoor or outdoor pool and enjoy a hot breakfast, high-speed internet, and beautiful mountain views. Call 801-373-7044 for the official hotel of Orem Owls Baseball, the Best Western Cotton Tree Inn. Don't forget to mention this ad for your special Owls discount.
This time of year, you want to enjoy your yard more and tend to it less. That's why more people are turning to Independent Landscapers, LLC. They feature full-service landscape services, from design to installation to maintenance. They specialize in retaining walls, sprinkler system installation and repairs, aeration, snow removal, and even pressure washing. Have your yard looking major league for a minor league price. Find Independent Landscapers in the Yellow Pages and at independentlandscapers.com.
We've played 1 inning of the first game of the championship series in this 2007 Pioneer League title matchup between the White Sox of Great Falls and the Orem Owls. Michael Anton to face Christian Marrero, the first baseman, to lead it off, and it's lefty against lefty. He takes a slide piece for a called strike. Marrero, a dangerous hitter in the playoffs against the Owlz on the season. Anton gets a sign from Mel De Los Santos, and he pumps the 0-1, and it's fouled off to the left, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Marrero against the Owlz, 458, 2 homers, 11 driven in with a couple of doubles. In the playoffs, 417 with a homer, 2 RBIs, 2 doubles. Good-looking left-handed hitter, bat held high with the black top. The 0-2 pitch with the flag limp in center field is outside, a waste pitch, and it's a ball on 2 strikes to Marrero. To be followed by Josh Morgan, the DH, and then Andrew Mead, the left fielder. Comes the 1-2, a breaking pitch, and he strikes him out. 67 on the gun. Just below the beautiful scoreboard in the right center field area here at the home of the Owlz. So Anton's first K of the night is a thing of beauty as he pulls the string on Christian Marrero. 1 away in the Sox second. They have a hit. The Owlz have made an error. Here's Josh Morgan, the DH, right-handed hitter, and that's low inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Colin Klein behind the plate. Kyle Byrne at first. Brandon Mission at second, and Koyu Inuohe over at third. We use 4 ups in the playoffs here in the Pioneer League. 1-0 pitch and one-handed swing. It's even now to ball and a strike to Josh Morgan. The Owlz broadcast brought to you in part by the United States Air Force. Do something amazing. Cross into the blue. By Capstone Real Estate, their condo experts, and by Noah's. It's your place. 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to right field, but backing up for it. And making an awkward-looking catch in right field, but catches it anyway is Julio Perez. So there's 2 quick outs here in the second. Game over, moving along at a good pace. I'll bring up Andrew Mead, the right fielder. 300 average in the regular season. 2 homers, 22 driven in with 12 doubles and a triple against the Owlz. 500, 3 for 6 with a double. Sox, hot bad, stingy pitching. 7 titles in 64. There's a strike call to the right-handed hitting right fielder Mead. Last time they were in the postseason, though, was 3 years ago in 04. There's the 0-1 from Anton, and a swing and a miss. That was a nice slider, and Mead swings right through it. And it's no balls and 2 strikes to Andrew Mead. A swing and a miss. He strikes him out on another slider. Off-speed pitch, and he gets a strikeout to begin, the strikeout to end the second. 1, 2, 3 go the Sox. The end of 1.5 were still scoreless on 960 The Zone.
From high in the bleachers, all the players on the field look the same. From a distance, most furniture stores look the same as well. There's one store, however, that stands out in service, quality, and value. It's R.C. Willey's Home Furnishings. With 75 years of local service, R.C. Willey sets the standard for quality furnishings at down-to-earth prices. See them online at rcwilley.com or visit their Orem location. Mention you heard them during the Owlz broadcast or bring your ticket stub for a free gift.
There's only one name to know for all your garage door needs. It's Lowry Doors. With over 55 years of experience, they provide professional service and installation on all types of garage doors and openers. Plus, they feature carriage house designs crafted entirely in steel. Find out more online, including the 6 most important features to consider before buying at LowryDoors.com. That's Lowry Doors. Visit their showroom in Orem at 782 North State. Be sure to mention Owlz Baseball for a 10% discount.
Hey fans, planning a special event? Located just off exit 275 in Linden, Noah's is the perfect place to hold all of your life's special events. You can close your next sale in the boardroom, say I do on the rooftop, or shoot pool with your friends while watching the game on the 8-foot screen at Noah's. The possibilities are endless. Book your room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at mynoahs.com or call 1-800-MY-NOAHS. Noah's, it's your place.
Owlz sending up Gordy Gronkowski, the DH, and 4th place hitter, to be followed by Jeremy Moore at left, and Hector Estrella, the second baseman here. The bottom of the second was scoreless. In this first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series, a la 2007 style. There's Gronkowski steps in to face Carter. He takes a fastball away, 1 ball and no strikes. Big Gronk, 344 hitter. in the regular campaign. 364 against the White Sox with 3 RBIs and 2 doubles. There's one outside and low again, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Kukowski, 2 for 8 in the playoffs with a homer and a rib, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. And man, that homer I'll never forget. Owls were down to the checkers, 5-4 in the bottom of the 8th, and hit the foul pole 312 feet away to the right. Foul back into the inning. This time, there's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Then Jay Brossman delivered the walk-off single in the 9th to lift the Owls 6-5 over the Chuckers, and they went up to Idaho Falls on Sunday, and Robert Fish was chewing nails and throwing gas. Went 8 innings, struck out 13, allowed just 3 hits, a 3-0 win. There's one low in at the knees, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Gordy Gronkowski. Shout out to his folks, Diane and Gordon. His grandparents, the Webbers, listened by the internet back in Buffalo, and in tight, he held up, almost got hit by it. Ball 4, so Gronk draws a leadoff walk to start the Owls' second. First walk allowed on the night by right-hander Anthony Carter. 5-3 in the regular season, 3.93 ERA, 71 innings worked, 78 hits allowed, 34 runs, 31 of them earned, 6 homers in those 71 frames, 3 hit batsmen, 17 walks, 62 strikeouts, 4 wild E's, and a 280 average against them. As J-Mo, Jeremy Moore, looks at a ball, a fastball of 91 outside. J-Mo gets great balls during the regular season, 318 with 5 ribs, 2 doubles, and a 1-0 pitch. That's away for a ball. Remember, he got chipped out of a home run in Great Falls. Call it a double. 2-0 pitch, and that's low for a ball. It's 3-0 now, so Carter having trouble finding the zone here in the second. He walks Gronkowski on 6 pitches. And it's 3-0 pitch is an automatic. It's 3 balls and a strike. He tossed 11 in the first frame. And this will be his 11th pitch here with nobody out, a runner on the second. Swing and a miss. J-Mo has been rocking him out of here during batting practice, always, and definitely earlier this afternoon. Wanted a postseason jack there, doesn't get it. So the payoff pitch to Moore, that's lifted to foul on a play to the left side. It remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. A stupendous night as the mountains turning purple to the left. The Y Mountain, the big Y for BYU, visible over the left field berm there. A gorgeous facility here at the home of the Owls. Strike 3 call. J-Mo's ready to toss the bat, and Colin Klein punches him out on a good fastball in the inside corner. So out number 1. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Mr. Carter. And here's Hector Estrella. Hector, the former USC Trojan. 300 hitter in the regular season, 4 homers, 35 driven in, 11 doubles and 3 triples. 8 great balls, a 385 clip in the regular season. There's a breaking pitch, stays up, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Owls lost 6 out of 7 of great balls, but hey, you throw all those out the window on a short season, short series of best of 3. There's a liner left field, almost in his tracks coming in, then going back is Gallagher, and he makes the catch. So 2 outs in the frame on a 1-0 liner to left off the bat of Hector Estrella. That'll bring Julio Perez to the dish. Julio, 276 hitter in the regular season, 821. That's 8 homers, 21 driven in, 8 doubles and a triple. And Great Falls is 2 for 10, 200 average, but those 2 hits were 2 homers. He loves to hit here at the home of the Owls. Is a breaking ball for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Nice crowd on hand tonight. Excitement in the air with the Owls going for their 3rd ring in the last 4 years. Is the 0-1 pitch, and that's lifted foul. Will come back and out of play. Let's get a word from Technoglass as it hits the roof.
Broke and chipped and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
Perez, 250 in the playoffs, 2 hits. They're both extra base hits. A double and a triple as a pair of RBIs as a ball low to the Dominican right fielder Julio Perez, likes to be called Julian. Still ahead in the count. Still behind in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here it comes, and there it goes foul as he shoots that over the frontage road. And man, that just cleared a line of cars. I can see them creeping along there on the frontage road just below University Parkway. And ball whistling over their heads. What the heck is that? Hopefully they're all filing in here to the home of the Owls. 1-2 pitch. That's a bounce foul to the left side. That's still a ball and 2 strikes to Julio Perez. The Owls, middle of the pack in hitting and pitching during the regular season. Won those 2 titles in the last 3 years in 04 and Provo and 05 and Orem. 1-2 pitch and a swing and a miss, a high fastball, and Perez couldn't get it, and he strikes out to end the frame. So leadoff walk of Gronkowski. He's left at first. At the end of 2, White Sox zip. Owls have nothing on 960 The Zone.
I certified in graphic arts.
My education in marketing helped me find a high-paying job.
I needed business training. I'm taking high school classes and earning college credit.
Mountainland Applied Technology College serves as a community resource responding to the training needs of people and businesses for today's in-demand jobs and careers. Healthcare, business, technology and trades, engineering, agriculture, and other professions. Mountainland Applied Technology College in Orem, just off Geneva Road and University Parkway.
When umps blow the call at the game, fans are quick to suggest that they get their eyes checked. Next time, tell them to go to Pleasant Grove Eye Care Center. From comprehensive exams to affordable, fashionable frames and contact lenses, our focus is on your family's total eye care. We even accept most insurance plans. Find us online at DrSpexOD.com or visit us in Pleasant Grove on the corner of State and Main. Pleasant Grove Eye Care Center. Now, if we could just get the umps to make their appointments.
Spanish Oaks Golf Course, located just 10 minutes south of Provo. An 18-hole championship layout course, complete with GPS systems on cart, driving range, and a full-service grill. Individual and group lessons are available. They also offer a men's, ladies, seniors, junior, and couples league. Call 798-9816 to book your tee time today. Spanish Oaks Golf Course. We're prepared to make your golfing experience the best it's ever been.
Jimmy Christopher, the big howdy hi, welcome you back to the home of the Owls. Sun setting quickly behind us. Beautiful Wasatch Mountains surrounding us. Just a gorgeous evening here in Orem. 81 degrees at game time. 18% humidity, calm winds. Man, it's so gorgeous here. It's a beautiful park in the Pioneer League. And here is John Curtis, a catcher, to face left-hander Michael Anton. Lefty against lefty to start the third. He takes a slider low for a ball. Curtis, 177 in the regular season with a homer and 9 driven in. And there's a strike on the outside corner. It's 1-1. But the playoffs is 2 for 5. And a 667 on-base percentage for the backstop for the White Sox. Here's the 1-1 pitch hit on the ground out to the right side. Estrella with his second chance of the night, gobbles and throws to Efren Navarro Jr. for 1 out here in the third. Just getting the top half of the frame started. It is hot dog and baseball grilling season. They go together like hot dogs and propane grills to hot dogs and baseball. Next time you're catching the Owls game on 960 The Zone, be sure to turn on your propane grill. Propane offers instant heat and greater temperature control. First pitch to Greg Pamo, hit by diving Brosman down the third base line. Over to Gennett is left fielder Moore, and retrieving it quickly as the Owls left fielder as he gets it back in, holds Pamo to a very long single as he cracks the first pitch. Hit number 3 of the night. And as the second hit of the night off of Michael Anton, that'll bring the top of the order, C.J. Rutherford. And the best thing about propane grills, there's no waiting in line at a concession stand. They're not messy like charcoal. If you want a list of safe grilling tips, visit usepropane.com. Propane, exceptional energy. Well, runner on first, 1 away, top of the third. We're scoreless in this first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series. Here's the pitch. Double play ball to short. Romine, second to one. Straight back to first, and safe. He beats it out by a hair at first. Crowd doesn't like the call by first base ump Kyle Byrne. So fielder's choice. He was there. Throw just missed him. It was hit slowly. Romine had to go to his right toward the hole. Romy, the best fielding shortstop in the league. Threw a strike to Estrella. Looked like Estrella almost had a half second there where he couldn't get it out of his glove. And he relayed to first, not in time to get Rutherford, who has good speed. Here's Dale Mollenhauer, the second baseman. He bounced to Estrella's first time up, tries to bunt, and does, but it's back into the screen. And it's no balls and one strike to Dale Mollenhauer. Playoff average of .333, a couple of RBIs and a double. For Moley, 6 foot, 175-pounder from Pennsylvania. He's turned 21 this summer. 0-1 pitch, and it's lifted foul off to the left, and it's no balls and 2 strikes to Dale Mollenhauer. As we play here in the top half of the third, what was deemed as the most important game in Owlz franchise history, and this is their third year. They won it 2 years ago with a .500 team, and a swing and a foul tip at the plate, and Mollenhauer stays alive. One of the people in the organization talking that this is very similar to that 05 team, which was .500. This year's team finished 2 games below .500, 37 and 39. They sweep the Chuckers, paid the Chuckers back for that sweep of the Owls last year after the Owls won both halves last year. Chuckers won the first and second half this year as a throw over to first. Back is Mollenhauer. Correct, that back is C.J. Rutherford. Just 2 steals and 5 attempts in the regular season for Rutherford. Anton quick sets, and he throws one high and off speed offering. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Dale Mollenhauer. Outfield straightaway. It's Jeremy Moore in left, DeAndre Miller in center, Julio Perez in right. Moore pretty deep in left. Same for Perez in right. As Anton gets a sign from De Los Santos, comes with the 1-2 pitch, and he misses away. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. De Los Santos frames it. Tried to bring it back real quick, but it was out of the zone. Colin Klein, the home plate ump, not biting. So 2-2 counts, 1 on, 2 outs. We're the third. We're scoreless, and he'll throw over to first. And back safely is Rutherford. It's a lob throw to let him know that Anton is thinking about him. Michael 0-1, 386 in his third start, first playoff start. His first time he's faced Great Falls. Misses inside with a slider, and it's full now, 3-2. So Rutherford at first will be off to the races. Anton just 7 innings of work prior to tonight as an Owl. 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. No homers, hit batsman. 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. 200 average against him. Good-looking left-hander from Maryland. His time is called, and out of the box steps Dale Mollenhauer. They're at the top of the third, scoreless, runner on first. He'll be going with his 3-2 pitch. Anton leans in, gets a sign, and he comes 3-2, and a swing and a miss. And he foul tipped it, just grazed a little bit of it. Says played up Klein, and we'll do it again. Crowd thought they had a strikeout to cheer for. But just ticking it a little bit, as we used to say in Sandlot ball. Did you tick it? Yeah, I ticked it. And a 3-2 pitch again now from Anton to Mollenhauer. And that's chopped, a high chopper, and that'll bounce foul. It was fair till about 10 feet in front of the first bag, and Guevara Jr. was in foul ground. That's where he fielded. So it's still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Anton with a real quick first inning. Threw 10 pitches in that first frame. And the second inning was another 10-pitch inning. Laboring now for the first time tonight. Another 3-2 pitch to Mollenhauer. There goes the runner, and upstairs, and he walks him. So Mollenhauer at first. Down to second goes C.J. Rutherford. 2 on. 2 out, and here comes the big guys. And these guys are hot. I have to say, out of the teams that we saw this year, the 8 teams in the Pioneer League, and this is no shot against the Owls or anybody else, but the White Sox definitely the best club. Man, they got hitting and pitching. There's a little tap by Sanchez to Navarro Jr. He'll scoop it and just jump on the bag, which is a foot to his left. So they get the dangerous Sanchez with 2 guys on. A little bouncer to first. A walk and a single, 2 left. At the end of 2.5, still scoreless. White Sox, nothing. Owls, nothing. On the Pioneer League Championship Series Game 1 on 960 of the Zone.
Sun is shining bright. I'm on top of the world. Feels right to me. Feel a rush, got a crush, yeah, baby. I know where I wanna be. There's a feeling I get. I can feel it in red. I won't ever forget. Anything can happen. When you open a Pepsi, everything can happen. Pepsi, more Pepsi.
Phone Directories Company is proud to be the official phone directory of the Orem Owls. We cover Utah with 15 great directories, all designed with Utah communities in mind. Our phone book has everything you need, from menu guides, money-saving coupons, area maps, recreation information, and our new audio information line. Let us make the difference in your business. Advertise today. Phone Directories Company, great people, great books, great results. For advertising info, call 1-866-58-GO-PDC.
Owls will set up 8-9-1 to face righty Anthony Carter here in the bottom of the third with scoreless. 2 hits for the Sox, nothing for the Owls. They have made an error. They swung way around in right to Salvador Sanchez. This seems to be the book on the Owls. I know the Chuckers are doing that a lot. It almost looks like a rover in softball, center fielder. They're in shallow for De Los Santos. He goes fishing for an 84-mile-an-hour pitch and doesn't get it. It's 0-1 now to Enel. 255 in the regular season for El Nino. 6 homers, 37 driven in, 8 doubles, 4 triples. And Carter's next heave is flung wildly back to the screen. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Enel De Los Santos. Infield Marrero, Mollenhauer, Pamel, Rutherford, Gallagher, Sanchez, Meade left to right. Curtis signed for Carter, and he throws him a slider away, and as the case has been for Enel De Los Santos this season, he'll chase that outside stuff. That was out of the zone. He goes after it, swings through it. The ball and 2 strikes. He struck out 44 times in 188 regular season at bats. 1-2 pitch and doesn't nibble at that one. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Enel 2 for 4 with a run scored and a rib. The playoffs. That was a big RBI that got him within 1 in the 7th, in the first game against the Chuckers. This one is fair, about 30 feet down the first base line. Off to get it is Carter. He throws to first, and there's 1 Owl away in the bottom half of the third. We'll bring up Efren Navarro Jr., EZE out of UNLV, coming to the plate. The 212 hitter in the regular season, 1 dinger, 11 driven in. The playoffs, the first 2 games against the Chuckers, just 0 for 2, was Efren Navarro Jr. Left-handed hitter. First pitch is low from Carter, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Efren played with the Rochester, Minnesota Hawkers of the Northwoods League this summer. It's a funny name. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Hey, what do you do? I play first base for the Honkers. I'm sure you had to say that a few times. Very versatile in at UNLV. Played first, the outfield, DH, as well as pitching. There's a wild one from right-hander Anthony Carter. It comes back to the screen, and it's 2 balls and a strike. As a matter of fact, Ephraim, the 2005 All-Mountain West Conference team, is a pitcher for the Runnin' Reds. 2-1 pitch, and he lines it center field, headed, but picked off on a nice play to his right by Dale Mollenhauer. Well, it had single written all over it, but Mollenhauer, quick to his right, swung up the left hand, and it's a liner to the second baseman. So there's 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Top of the order now, D. Miller. He started the Owls offense in the first by bouncing to third baseman Rutherford. The first one this time is high, off-speed pitch, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. To DeAndre Miller, Fresno State and Loyola Marymount, his schools, and it's low outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Win at home tonight for the Owls, very important. Go to Great Falls, travel day tomorrow, and then game 2 is Friday night, and Saturday night, if necessary, game 3. There's a strike called to Miller. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Outfield now to the left and real shallow is Sanchez in center. Swing, and Mollenhauer with a nice dive, but a wide throw. It's backed up by catcher Curtis. So Mollenhauer made a good play to his left. About 2 yards out on the outfield grass. Speared it. There was snow cone showing. He got up and tried to get the speedy Miller. Threw wide. Didn't even hit Christian Marrero. Wasn't anywhere near the Sox first baseman. Curtis had it lined up perfectly for the backup. So the Owls' first hit is their 10th man to bat. An infield job by D. Miller as Andrew Romine struck out swinging his first time up. Throw over to first. D back. D a threat to go. 10 steals during the regular season. He was nabbed 5 times. So Andrew Romine at the plate. With D. Miller on first. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd, scoreless. Another throw over. Boy, he had a lot of zip on that one, did Carter. And diving back is DeAndre Miller. Romy hit 341 ribs, 21 out of 24 steals for the Sun Devils, who lost to UC Irvine back in June in the College World Series. Here's the first one to Romy. A swing and a miss. Missed it by about 5 inches on the fastball away. No balls and 1 strike to Andrew Romine. 286 in the regular season with 5 homers, 35 RBI. He had half dozen doubles and 6 triples. Carter. The mountain silhouetted to the left. There's a fastball, and Romy can't get that one down the middle of the plate, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. A flock of birds flying out of the trees just below University Parkway, and the reason why they're flying, there goes a fire truck on the frontage road, which could be hit by a line drive over the fence. Maybe Romine could hit one as the fire truck goes past. There's a throw over to first. Diving back is D. Miller. Gorgeous home of the Owls. 305 down the left field line. 312 to the right field line. 408 to straightaway center. And to the left of that, the deepest part of the yard is 427. To the right, deepest part of right is 388. And there's a ball outside to Romine. It's 1-2 now to Andrew Romine. Patterns his style of play after the great Ozzie Smith. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and it's bounced foul, and it's still a ball and 2 strikes to Romy. Shout out to his folks, June and Kevin, and his grandparents, the Reynolds. They're listening along the internet in California, my surrogate state. Lake Forest is where they live. There's the 1-2 pitch. Carter sets, fires, and a swing and a miss. Romy doesn't get it, flips the bat in disgust, and grabs the head as he walks to the dugout to end the frame. So, second time Romine has struck out swinging. They leave Miller at first. At the end of 3, still scoreless. Owls nothing, White Sox nothing on 960 of the zone.
Is your garage door making more racket than the fans after an Owls grand slam?
then you'll want to call American Overhead Garage Door. We'll make your garage door run smooth and silent. We specialize in garage door repairs, springs, cables, openers, and new installations. For free estimates on new doors and openers or for 24-hour emergency service, give us a call. You'll find us online at AmericanOGD.com.
American Overhead Garage Door, a proud American company supporting America's favorite pastime. Technoglass. Auto glass done right. Fast.
Broken or chipped windshield? Choose Technoglass and take advantage of our incredible buying power, unmatched service, and the most complete warranty in the industry, including a lifetime rock chip repair guarantee. Just call any of our 13 locations or log on to Technoglass.com.
Hi, this is Troy Mason. Try Technoglass for your next rock chip repair or auto glass replacement, and I give you my personal guarantee. You'll never go anywhere else.
Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
Printing offers affordable full-color printing and specializes in direct mail marketing. They provide great customer service and fast turnaround times to best handle all of your printing needs, with free pickup and delivery all over the Wasatch Front. Visit them in the beautiful Heber Valley or call them toll-free at 888-968-2345 or visit their website at midwayprinting.com. Let Midway Printing help you make your next print project a grand slam.
Welcome back to the home of the Owls. We're a third of the way through this opening game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series between the Great Falls White Sox and the Orem Owls here from the lovely home of the Owls. At the top of the fourth now, Michael Anton will face left-handed hitting Jim Gallagher, the cleanup hitter, and he throws him a strike. No balls and a strike. Glove in front of the face of Anton. Gets his sign from De Los Santos and throws low for a ball, 1-1. Gallagher, his first time up, fly to Jeremy Moore in left field. 2 hits for the Sox, 1 for the Owls. Owls have made the game's only error here in the top of the fourth, and breaking ball. That stays low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Sox in the regular season, they won 6 out of 7, hit .324, 28 extra base hits, average just a tick under 8 runs a game. It's foul back to the left. It's 2-2. Let's get a quick word from Technoglass.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
2-2 pitch. He just gets a little piece of it and bounces it to the left side, and it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Casey, the bat boy, comes out and says, "When am I going to get some airtime?" I said, "What do you mean?" 2-2 pitch hit on the ground out to second. Estrella with yet another chance goes over to Navarro Jr. at first. There's 1 gone here in the top half of the fourth. That's the third chance for Hector Estrella and 10 outs as we go to the 5th place hitter. Dangerous Christian Marrero, and that middle part of the order. Salvador Sanchez, he was an all-star. And Jim Gallagher at a .332 average. Christian Marrero slumped toward the end of the season. He was just above 300, .305. There's a ball low, and it's 1-0 to Christian Marrero. Here's the pitch, and that's low. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Christian Marrero. Good-looking left-handed hitter is Marrero. 6'1", 195-pounder, waits the 2-0 offering, and that is low. And outside, 3 balls and no strikes. He's out of Florida. Turned 21, July 30th. There's a breaking ball. The automatic is in for a strike, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike now to Christian Marrero. 1 out, nobody on. We're scoreless in the top of the fourth. It's gorgeous night. That's wrapped to Estrella as his second straight chance, the 4th of the night. Sidearms to Navarro, and 2 are gone. So Michael Anton inducing the ground ball. He gets Marrero on 5 heaves. Got Gallagher, the cleanup hitter, to ground out to second on 6 pitches. Only really batter he labored with was Mollenhauer, 9 pitches, and he walked him. 11 pitches though in that inning. He got 2 first pitch swinging outs. The last 3 batters for those 11 pitches. to 15 total in the frame. There's a strike to Josh Morgan. It's even now, 1-1. 1-1 pitch to the right-handed hitting at DH. Bounced out to third. Brosman in fair territory across to Navarro Jr. And yet another ground out. So he's got 4 straight ground outs. He's retired 4 in a row since the walk of Molenhauer in the third. Sox tiptoe through the top of the fourth at the end of 3.5. Still scoreless in this opening game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series. White Sox nothing, Owls nothing on 960 The Zone.
Best Western Cotton Tree Inn is located just minutes from the home of the Owls. Call 801-373-7044 to book your room for the next Orem Owls homestand. Ask for our special Owls discount. Relax after the game in our indoor or outdoor pool and enjoy a hot breakfast, high-speed internet, and beautiful mountain views. Call 801-373-7044 for the official hotel of Orem Owls Baseball, the Best Western Cotton Tree Inn. Don't forget to mention this ad for your special Owls discount.
Sports Radio 1280 The Zone presents Rules to be a P1 listener. Rule number 1. You must listen to 1280 The Zone more than any other radio station. Rule number 2. You must listen to 1280 The Zone at least 5 hours per day. And rule number 3. You don't have to appreciate the opera to think men should only wear tights if they're holding up a quickie mark. Stick 'em up, muchachos. P1. B1. Only on Sports Radio 1280 The Zone. First with sports.
AAA Landscaping would like to encourage your kids' good habits. Kids need better things to do than drugs and alcohol, like sports, music, reading, and family time, because good things can be habit-forming too. So get your kids into a good habit today, so that they don't get into a bad one tomorrow. A message from your friends and neighbors at AAA Landscaping. AAA Landscaping, a proud community member and a proud sponsor of Owlz Baseball.
Owls fans in red tonight. It's $1 for tickets if in the area. Come on by. It's a championship series. Brosman swings at the first pitch to start the Owls fourth and goes back out of play, and it's no balls and 1 strike to Jay Brosman. Bounce to third. C.J. Rutherford is first time up, facing right-hander Anthony Carter here in the bottom of the fourth. We're scoreless in the first game of the championship series. Owls looking for their third ring in the last 4 years. They won in Provo in 04 and then here in Orem their first year in 05. Strike 2 call to Brosman. Carter in a hurry throws a fastball low and outside. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to the Jaybird. The Utes, the All-Mountain West Conference team member in 04, 05, and 06 at Utah. And he sprays that one foul into the crowd. And it'll be awake. That netting ends just at the start of the third base and first base dugouts. You gotta keep your eye on the ball. You might get a shave or a haircut or both. He ducks. Gets out of the way. Bring that mitt and use it when you come to the home of the Owls. It's a 1-2 pitch. Broken bats. Little one-hopper. The shortstop, Hamel, throws to first. Brosman with an awkward slide dive. Man, he could have gotten hurt on that. Jaybird, he okay? Yeah, he is. The ground out. Looked like he just decided at the last second to dive, and then when he was diving, he's going, uh-oh, should I be doing this? But he was already down, so he had to follow through with the dive. And he's throwing out. 6-3, his big grunt. Kowski takes a walk, only walk of the night, by Carter, his first time up. Kowski lays off an 84-mile-an-hour pitch. It's low for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes to Gordon Dean Gutowski Jr. That's the football-playing brothers in Maryland and Arizona. That pitch there down the left field line. It's going to rattle down at the 305. Down the bounce back in front of a sliding Gallagher, who picks it up now, but not before Gutowski, who is standing at second with a 2-bagger. Boy, he smoked that thing down the left field line. Brock with 19 doubles in the regular season. And the playoffs now, Gronkowski with a homer and RBI. He's 3 for 9, a walk and a double. And there's Jeremy Moore, struck out looking his first time up. Yeah, the Owlz are just 37 and 39, and it has been an up and down season. And gosh, as recent as a month and a half ago, he'd be saying there's no way they're going to the playoffs. We'll be packing it in, going home into the regular season on September 7th. As they ball away, because they didn't win either half. 1-0 to Jeremy Moore. And Ogden basically went to the tank, losing 14 out of 17. And the Owlz were playing basically 2 games above 500 ball. It was the 1-0 pitch, and that's lifted foul. That will go out of play in the berm. Let's watch the kids go for it. It bounces, and there they go. It's like snorkeling in Hawaii when you throw the bread, the food out there, and you have like 8,000 fish converge on you. 8,000 kids in the berm after that ball. And it's 1-1 now to Jeremy Moore. Runner on second, and Gronkowski is one away. We're scoreless in the 4th. Darkness sets in, and did he check? No, he didn't, says third base Apoyu Inoue. It's 1-2 now to Moore. But the Owlz got in as the wild card. They're getting swept up in Idaho Falls. They return the favor here in those 2 rain-shortened power outage suspended games. 1-2 pitch, and that comes through the wicket of catcher John Curtis. And down the third shoots Gordon Bean Gronkowski. So Gordy just 90 feet away with the first run of the night. And Moore now will step back in. Count even, 2-2, and out. Gronkowski is at third. Field about halfway up, and there's the strike 3 call. Jay Moore jumps around out of the box, not happy with the call. He's going, you're not going to call it a strike, are you, Colin Klein? And Colin Klein goes through his acrobatics as he punches out Moore for the second time, looking. So now it takes away the sac fly. It'll be up to Hector Estrella to deliver the first run of the game. Estrella flied to left his first time up. Infield back now, and there's a ball high. 1 ball and no strikes to Hector Estrella. Gronkowski, a Buffalo kid, coming up the line at third. 1-0 pitch, and in tights with a 91-mile-an-hour heave. Good look by Estrella. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0 the count to Hector Estrella. Runner on third. In the bottom of the 4th, the 2 outs were scoreless. Swing and a miss. He didn't get the 91-mile-an-hour pitch. Gronkowski is a 1-out double. To third on the passed ball. That's where he is now with 2 outs. And there's one just missing the zone with another 91-mile-an-hour F-ball. It's 3 balls and 1 strike. It's Carter, the right-hander from Georgia, Wilburn, Georgia, 6'4", 200-pounder, free agent, taken by the Sox this June. 3-1 pitch, and he loses Estrella, so Hector will stroll 90 feet to the right. And that is walk number 2 allowed by Carter. As he has 4 strikeouts on the night. He's Sam Moore twice. Julio Perez now is a strikeout victim his first time up. So Carter, 5 strikeouts now, and the 2 walks. Runners on the corners for the Owlz, 2 away. In the bottom of the 4th was scoreless in this first round of the Pioneer League Championship Series between the Sox and the Owlz on KOVO, Provo, Salt Lake City, 960 the zone. Check of the runner by Carter at first, and he looks at third, and he deals to Perez, who fouls it over our heads. Just behind us, and it's 0-1 now to Perez. Outfield shallow, playing him to the right. Gallagher, Sanchez, and Meade. Infield of Marrero, Molenhauer, Hamel, and Rutherford. John Curtis puts a sign up for Carter, and Anthony throws a slider low, and it's 1 ball and no strikes to Julio Perez. Estrella at first. Gronkowski at third. This scoreless bottom of the fourth. Over the top, hit well to center field. Sanchez going way back, and that'll take him to 3-8. It's over his head. Bounces off the 388 mark. Gronkowski scored easily, all the way from first, coming to the second run as a square, and sliding in the third as a 2-run triple is Julio Perez. So Julio Perez doesn't get that many hits as far as average goes, but when he does, they are big ones. Like that 2 RBI triple here at the bottom of the fourth, and the Owls lead the Sox 2-0. So Gronkowski comes home, and all the way from First Motors Estrella, Perez bangs in 2 runs. We said against Great Falls, he only had 2 hits. Both those knocks were home runs. So it's 2-0 Owls. Runner on third, thanks to the triple by Perez to center field over Salvador Sanchez's head, and El De Los Santos takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Idaho Falls is doing that. They like to play these guys in, and the Owls are shooting some rockets over their heads. 0-1 pitch. That's driven deep center field. Sanchez going back to this one, but that's going to be up there long enough for him to track it down as he walks onto the warning track in deep center field. So a long third out, but the Owls get 2 runs, 2 hits. Big triple by Perez drives in a pair. They lead the Sox 2-0 at the end of 4 on 960 The Zone.
There's only one name to know for all your garage door needs. It's Lowry Doors. With over 55 years of experience, they provide professional service and installation on all types of garage doors and openers. Plus, they feature carriage house designs crafted entirely in steel. Find out more online, including the 6 most important features to consider before buying at LowryDoors.com. That's Lowry Doors. Visit their showroom in Orem at 782 North State. Be sure to mention Owlz Baseball for a 10% discount.
The United States Air Force salutes the athletes competing in today's game. They know in sports, like in life, you have to step up to the challenge to succeed. If you have high aspirations and want to be a part of another champion team, join the United States Air Force. You'll receive training in a variety of fields and become part of an elite group of men and women dedicated to the service of this great country. Call 1-800-423-USAF or log on to airforce.com. The United States Air Force. Do something amazing. Cross into the blue.
Insure both your car and home with us through Auto Owners Insurance, and we'll save you money. That's right. With Auto Owners Multiple Policy Discount, when you insure both your car, home, mobile home, or condominium, we'll save you time and money by consolidating all of your insurance needs with the no-problem company. Auto Owners Insurance.
For a free comparison, contact Western States Insurance Agency in Spanish Fork on Center Street across from City Park. Western States Insurance. Our customers are first class, just like our service. Find us in the yellow pages under insurance.
Left-hander Michael Anton has a 2-0 lead thanks to a 2-run triple by Julio Perez, who in the playoffs now is 3 for 10, and all his hits are extra base hits, and he has 4 RBIs. He had a double and a triple and 2 ribs against the Chuckers in the 2-game sweep of Idaho Falls. Now he's 1 for 2. Whacked it over Salvador Sanchez, who was drawn in center field. We go to the top half of the 5th, moving right along. We started an hour ago. There's Andrew Meade, the right fielder, as darkness almost set in, but still seeing outline, a silhouette of the beautiful Wasatch Mountains. There's a ball outside to Andrew Meade, the Y Mountain. Right to our left, and our extreme left, which I can't see, is Mount Timpanogos. There's a 1-0 strike. And between those two, you go out to Provo Canyon and up to beautiful Sundance. The Alpine Loop. over the K's at Timpanogos. Popped up right side. Navarro Jr. giving chase. Does he have room? Yes, and he makes a good catch. Just this side of the bullpen down the right field line. Tough play, but Navarro Jr. with that sweet glove puts it away. The foul out off the bat of Andrew Meade. So coming into this frame, Anton had dealt 49 pitches, make it 52 now with the 3-pitch outs of Meade. There's John Curtis, the catcher. A left-handed battle, and he takes a strike at the knees. It's no balls and 1 strike. So Anton with good stuff. Michael in his 3rd start as an Owl, his first against Great Falls, first playoff start. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Doesn't get it, and it's 0-2. Ethan Navarro Jr. at first, Hector Estrella, Owl's second baseman, Andrew Romine at short, Dave Rossman over at third. Left to right, it's Jeremy Moore, DeAndre Miller, and Julio Perez with Mel De Los Santos puts out a sign for the lefty Michael Anton. He waste one, a curveball. Boy, they're really curved. It was out of the zone when it was coming in, and it curved about a foot more out of the zone. Hoots playing with the crowd down in the second row below us. That's swung on and fouled over Hoots' head. It lands on the roof. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. Get a quick word from Technoglass on the foul.
Chipped and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass, auto glass fast.
1-2 pitch. That was a breaking ball inside of just 69. Crowd wanted a strike in the inside corner, but Colin Klein says nope. A little inside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on top of the 5th. Owls lead the Sox 2-zip. Swing and a miss, and he strikes out John Curtis for the second out of the frame. And that is his 3rd strikeout on the night. His first since he had a strikeout sandwich in the second. A lot of ground balls tonight. There 1 in the first, and none in the second because he had 2 strikeouts. 3 in the 3rd, 3 in the 4th, and then none so far here in the top of the 5th is Greg Keemel. Shortstop takes a strike in the inside corner. Anton in a good rhythm throws away with a fastball just off the outside corner. That's a ball and a strike to Greg Keemel. 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss. He pulls his string. Boy, and these Owls under the guidance of Zeke Zimmerman. Had a great talk with Zeke yesterday. Zeke's my bud. We're both into the same types of philosophies and religions and Eastern religion. Zeke's a history teacher down at Mesa's. He bounces it to the right. There's Keemel. Shout out to Stride County listening tonight along the internet. So Zeke and I, good intelligence talk, which I love. I talked about Joseph Campbell yesterday. Stephen Smith of FutureAngels.com turned Zeke on a couple of years ago. He'd never heard of Campbell. My wife and I are big followers of Joseph Campbell, the late author. And there's a ball and tight 2-2. So Stephen giving Zeke the book Power of Myth. That's hit on the ground by Keemel out to Glassman. Clutches, throws high, but a nice stab by Ethan Navarro Jr. at first, and a 1-2-3 go the Sox in the 5th. At 7 in a row, retired by Anton. He has a 2-0 lead at the halfway point, the 960 of the zone.
Are you looking to improve your corporate identity? Let's Logo specializes in corporate apparel with your logo screen printed or embroidered. Don't have a logo? Let our design specialist create one for you. After 11 years in business, Let's Logo is the leader in getting your name out into the community. Visit our showroom at 436 West, 800 North, Orem. Call us today for a free quote at 224-4919. That's 224-4919.
Let's Logo, your leader in corporate apparel.
Hey fans, people are getting excited about Same Day Electric. Why? Same Day Electric provides homeowners and businesses with straightforward pricing and a 101% satisfaction guarantee. Their skilled technicians earn the prestigious Technician Seal of Safety, certifying they are professionally trained, background checked, and drug-free. Feel safe, secure, and confident with Same Day Electric guaranteed. Repairs or installations, if it's electric, call 377-SAME or find out more at SameDayElectric.com. Same Day Electric, service today or you don't pay.
Say fans, when a ball club is looking to pick up a new player, they search for a proven producer. When you're buying or selling a home, you need a proven producer on your team. Search no further than Capstone Real Estate, your condo experts. They have a strong knowledge of the market and can help you from start to finish. Find out more online at capstoneteam.com or see them in your yellow pages. That's Capstone Real Estate, proud sponsors of today's broadcast. Capstone Real Estate.
Jimmy, the St. Christopher at the halfway point of this first game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series. Best of three between the Owlz and the Sox at the midway point. Owlz with 2 runs, 3 hits, an error. 0-2-0 for the Sox. We bat in the bottom of the fifth. Is Efrain Navarro Jr. taking a breaking ball at the knees, and it's no balls and 1 strike. It was followed by D. Miller, then Andrew Romine here in the home half of inning number 5. Flag just ruffling a little bit in center field. It's been relatively calm all night as Navarro Jr. looks at a ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike to Efrain Navarro Jr., the UNLV running Webb. Liner center field. Sanchez is over. He dives. He can't get it. It's past him. It's to the wall. Just short of the warning track in the batter's eye in center field. It's fielded by right fielder Andrew Meade. And a double to start the frame by Efrain Navarro Jr. You know, I was saying that during the Idaho Falls series, too, especially in the last series of the regular season in those 3 games that the Owls won. 9-4, the rain-shortened game a week and a half ago against the Chuckers. And then the power shortage, outage, suspended, rain-delayed game that night, too, that they won 5-2 at the home of the Owls. There's a ball inside to leadoff man DeAndre Miller here in the 5th with the leadoff hitter in the inning. For Navarro Jr. perched at second with a double to start things. But in that game that they won 5-2, and they played at those 5 runs in the second inning before the rains came and the power went out. I mean, look at Salvador Sanchez now and D. Miller. I mean, shortstop Greg Pamel could turn around and kiss him. I don't know if he wanted to do that, at least touch him. There's a fastball for a strike, and it's 1-1. He's real shallow in center, is Sanchez. They're playing everybody shallow. They're hitting them over their heads. Sanchez tried to dive on the double by Navarro Jr. He almost got it, but he was playing them way over in left center, so that's the way they want to play them. Just keep hitting them over their heads, boys. 1-1 now to Miller. Squares the bunt, lets it go, and looks at a ball. 2 balls and a strike. So the Chuckers were doing that in the last regular season series against the Owls here on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. That's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And they did that in the playoffs, too. The 2-1 pitch. Look at second, and he bunts, and it's foul behind the plate to the left. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff double by Efrain Navarro Jr. Owls' 4th hit of the night. Tom Kochman coaching, managing at third, hangs out aside. Frankie Matos, the hitting coach and the first base coach, over at first. Miller now with a 2-2 count. Glove folded on his chest for Carter. Gets a sign from Curtis. Look back at second and throws away with a fastball. It's full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes to D. Miller here in the bottom half of the 5th. Important game. Owls, if they could win it like they did in that first game against Idaho Falls, they have to win just 1 or 2 up in Great Falls. And Idaho Falls is like 25-4 this year at home. 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, and he walks D. Miller. So runners at first and second. He walks him on 6 pitches. So Carter starting to get up in the pitch count now. There's a couple guys in jackets standing in between the bump and the catcher's circle and the bullpen, but they're not throwing yet. So Carter threw 11 pitches in the first inning, 21 in the second, 18 in the third. Faces Andrew Romine, who he struck out twice. And he had a 20-pitch inning in the fourth. Now he's throwing 9 here with no outs and 2 on. Romy bunts, good bunt. Carter to get it, has to hurry, and just barely gets Romine at first on the sacrifice. Perfect execution by Romine as he lays one down and moves the runners up. That's the Angels' way. Get them on, get them over, get them in. Well, there's 2 in scoring position to get in now. Miller at second. Ephraim Navarro Jr. at third. And here comes the Owlz big guys. Jay Brosman, who's bounced to the left side to third and short in his first 2 times. Kurt Hassler. Oh, he's huge. Looks like he'd be a power forward. Big pitching coach on his way to the mound. Now there's somebody up. They were waiting for a signal to get a pitcher throwing in the bullpen. It's right-handed action now for the Sox. That would be Adam Bowling, big right-hander out of Georgia, as he starts to work quickly here. Carter's in trouble. He's thrown 71 pitches, excluding this inning, so 71 through 4. Brosman with the infield drawn in now. Takes one wide for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Brosman with 3 RBI in the playoffs against the Chuckers. With a hit here would open it up a bit. Swing and a foul tip, and it's 1-1. Owlz with a 2-0 lead in the bottom half of the 5th. A short series, anything can happen. Owlz want to get this first win and go up and take care of business Friday night at Great Falls and get that 3rd ring in the last 4 years. Brosman with the bat scrunched up, holding it high behind the right ear. 1-1 pitch, that's low for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. So if he gets hit here by Brosman, it's going to be all for Carter. There's Bowling, the right-hander, getting warm in the bullpen down the right field line. Gronkowski in the on-deck circle. Flag, limp in center. Check of the runner at second. Fly ball, deep center field. We see the numbers of Sanchez. That's going way back. It's off the center field fence. 1 runner's in. Miller's going to score easily. Brosman stealing for third. Sliding safe with a triple. Gets up and there's a big hand slap as Jay Brosman gets his 4th and 5th RBIs of the postseason. Rings a triple over the head of center fielder Sanchez. Told you to play any, guys, but nobody wants to listen to me. That's fine. Just come on up. Come on up a few more steps. They'll keep ringing them over your head. So Brosman with a 2-run triple. Second 2-run triple of the night. Perez had one in the 4th. And the Owlz now with a 4-0 lead. Jaybird with 5 ribs and 2.5 playoff games. And they're not out of the woods yet. Here's Big Gronk. With the infield still up, only 1 out. The Gronk swings and fouls it back. It's no balls and 1 strike to Gordy Gronkowski. He walked his first trip, and then he doubled. Came home on that triple by Perez in the 4th. So the Owlz teabagging him to death tonight. The 0-1 pitch. That's hit off the hand. Sanchez is going to come over and reach out and make the catch. Brosman's going to tag and score easily. So Gronkowski with a sacrifice fly to center field. He scores Blossman from third. And the Owls have a thin, a 5-0 lead here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Gronkowski with the sac fly to center, the second out of the inning. That brings up J-Mo. He struck out looking twice tonight against Carter. And he swings and doesn't get the first one. It's no balls and one strike. So Great Falls, who lost their first game at home, 2-0 on 200 runs to Helena, then beat Helena in games 2 and 3 at Kendrick Field in Helena. There's a ball upstairs to Moore, and it's 1-1. They won those games 5-1 and 10-3, but they're on the short end of a 5-0 score here in the fifth, as the Owls have played at 2 in the fourth, 3 here in the fifth. Big blows, 2-run triples in each frame by Perez and Blossman. 2-1 pitch grounded out to short. Hamel by letter high and over to first to get more to end the frame. But this big crowd here in this opening game of the Pioneer League 2007 Championship Series gives the Owls a big hand as they play 3 runs on 2 hits. Nobody left at the end of 5. It's 5-0 Owls over the White Sox on 960 the zone.
Get every day off to a great start with the Daily Herald, Utah County's #1 newspaper. The Herald has you covered in every area, from local to world news and sports to classifieds. The Daily Herald has the most comprehensive and in-depth newspaper around. And of course, in addition to receiving the paper right to your door, you can also visit the Daily Herald online at hearttheherald.com. The Daily Herald, your town, your neighbors, your newspaper.
An important advantage in sports is playing in front of the hometown crowd. The next time you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you can get that same home team advantage. Call Mark Hathaway Real Estate. As a local company, nobody knows the area better than Mark. For immediate action on all your real estate needs, call Mark Hathaway Real Estate at 225-7580 or 360-2711. That's Mark Hathaway Real Estate, celebrating 36 years of being your hometown champ in real estate.
Sponsored by Mountain Land Applied Technology College in Orem, providing training for today's in-demand jobs and careers, healthcare, business, technology and trades, engineering, agriculture, and many other professional options. Teaching students of all ages skills that pay. The MATC provides the training essential for students to become competent, productive, and highly competitive in the global workforce. Mountain Land Applied Technology College in Orem, just off Geneva Road and University Parkway.
5 in the books here at the home of the Owls. 5 runs, 5 hits in air for Orem. Great Falls 0-2-0. As the Owls looking for that third ring in 4 years. They won 1 in Provo. Their 4th and final year in Provo is the Angels in 04. And then the first year here in 05 with a 500 record. They took the title. Last year they were beaten in the first round by the Chuckers. As C.J. Rutherford, leadoff hitter here in the 6th. Top of the order. He lines with foul down the right field line off of Michael Anton, who's simply stupendous tonight. 0-1 pitch that's wrapped off the equipment of Anel de los Santos, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Glad to have you aboard tonight's playoff fever, championship series fever. Didn't sleep last night. So excited today, I felt like I was going to throw up. As Anton deals, and this one is foul to the trees. Man, I almost hit a car. Let's get a word from Technoglass on the foul.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
Breaking ball, 1 hop, drop by Blossman behind the bag at third, then he pulls Navarro Jr. off with his throw. And with a throw like that, even if he would have fielded it cleanly, I doubt that he would have gotten him. That's a hit, so Rutherford starts with a single deep behind the bag at third, only their third hit of the night. Snaps a streak of 7 in a row retired by the lefty Michael Anton out of Clarksville, Maryland. I wonder if he ever took the last train to Clarksville. I just heard that the other day. Where did I hear that? I think it was up in Idaho Falls. Looks like good music up there in Idaho Falls. And the pitch from Anton to left-handed hitting second baseman Dale Mollenhauer's inside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Top half of the 6th inning. Owls with a 5-0 lead. They jump on the bus tomorrow morning and point it north. Our driver Mark Eardley will spirit the Great Falls. We'll stay in one of those hotels, like Koch says, that wouldn't even keep his dog in. I'm not going to name any names, but it is a dump. A 2-0 pitch now to Mollenhauer from Anton. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 to Dale Mollenhauer. He's bounced a stray and walked. At first, nobody out here on the top of the 6th. Owls with the 5-zip lead. A 2-1 pitch. It's low for a ball. He scored 2 in the 4th. That's 2-run triple by Julio Perez. And Jay Brosnan said, I can do that too. He knocked in 2 with the triple in the 5th. And he scored a run on a sacrifice fly by Gordy Gronkowski. It's the 5 for the Owls. There's a 3-1 pitch. It's clouded to the right side. It's foul. Into the glove of Ethan Navarro Jr. So it's a full count now to Mollenhauer of 3 balls and 2 strikes. We have you aboard tonight on 960 The Zone. The Owls win tonight. They just need 1 more for the ring. Quest of the ring. A 3-2 pitch. They're going to call a balk. Second base up, Kyle Byrne. Correct that, Brandon Mission. He's going to call a balk. It was ball 4 anyway, so. Down to second, scoots C.J. Rutherford. Mollenhauer is at first. Koch now out to question the call. If that was a block, the pitch would, well, count it because it was a ball, so he walked, so he would have went down to second anyway. So Koch just asking Colin Klein what the heck's going on. As a full count, pitch was up, but as the pitch was flying, as Anton was releasing it, second base Mission was calling a balk. And here's Salvador Sanchez, so, don't start counting your Owl's eggs until they've hatched. This is a pretty potent lineup. They said they got shut out by Helen and lost on 200 runs at home, where they hardly ever lose. It's a ball high to Sanchez. Singles in the air and center by Miller. It was the batter's 3rd game. He was left at second. The bounce to Navarro Jr. It's 2-0 now. So Anton with action beginning in the left field bullpen for the Owls. BC, Brian Chambers sits behind me on the bus. The Florida State Seminole. Zeke Zimmerman will trot on out to the mound and have a word with Anton. It's almost basketball season. Utah Flash newest member of the NBA D-League. They start their games in November, right around the corner here, as you can see as you stick your head out of my booth. The McVay Event Center on the campus of UVSC. Flash will play their home games there. One of the new expansion teams. Now 14 teams in the NBA D-League. There should have been 16, but the Arkansas Rimrockers, the team I did games for 2 years, the Fort Worth Flyers went under. But the Utah Flash just starting. Season tickets on sale now. 434-HOOP. Utah Flash, don't blink. Brian Anderson, David Fredman, Joe Brown, Kent Partridge going to have a wonderful product on the floor for you come November. The 2-0 pitch now to Sanchez. That misses away as Zeke Zimmerman had his chance. So it's 3 balls and no strikes to the dangerous Sanchez. 7 homers in the regular season, a .343 average. 2 ribs, a double in the playoffs. Against the Owls, he whacked them for 419, 1 homer and 4 RBIs, 2 doubles and a triple in the regular season. Sox won 6 out of 7, but hey, those guys were back in July. That was 2 months ago. It's a completely different Owls team. 3-0, upstairs, ball 4. Now you got the guy at the plate who could make it a 1-run game, and Jim Gallagher over to third, moves C.J. Rutherford, taking second on the walk of Sanchez's Mollenhauer. So Anton, who was cruising along through 5, it was simply splendid. And there's a strike call to Jim Gallagher. So Gallagher flying to left and bounced to second. Behind now, 0-1, nobody out. Sacks full of White Sox. 5-0 Owls. We're at the top of the 6th. His first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series. Ground ball, nice diving play by Navarro Jr. First, but he can't get anybody. And a run scores. He took another run away, prevented it from going through the 3-4 hole. But he got up. Anton was late getting over to cover. And poor Navarro Jr. couldn't get on to second to get Sanchez. And the run was scoring the whole while. So the shutout is broken. It's 5-1 Owls on the RBI single by Jim Gallagher to first. Navarro Jr., I've been saying all year, he's got that pretty glove, and he showed it there. So Sachs still jammed. Sanchez moves to second, over to third, Mollenhauer, and here's Christian Marrero. It would be the tying run with nobody out, a run in. And ball low to Marrero. He struck out and bounced to second. The Sox team, they got some hot bats. Good pitching. First time they're in the postseason since 2004. And there's a strike at the knees. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 1 to Marrero. Bases loaded, wind blowing to right now as we speak. There's another breaking ball. Outside corner call by Colin Klein. He's thrown 64 pitches through 5 innings. He's bogging down here in the 5th. He's got Marrero 1 and 2, looking for the Dipperooski as Marrero asks Colin Klein. He played up for timeout, gets it. Brian Chambers still loosening up. He gets a cup of water on the Owls bullpen on the left field line. And the 1-2 delivery. Oh, that just missed. Pulls the string on a curve and missed low. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Christian Marrero, the Floridian. Looking hitter, 6'1", 195, bat held high. Black top with Sox and white on the front. Gray bottoms. 2-2 pitch. Hit off the hands of another foul over the Owls dugout. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind, which has been calm all night, kicking up now, blowing left to right. That's not a good sign for Marrero as the tying run at the plate. Jack 12 in the regular season. There's 1 in the playoffs. With that Monday night and a 10-3 win over the Brewers. Oh, breaking ball almost hit him. It doesn't break. It does. Get him on the hip. Breaks inside. Just missed him, and it's full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Marrero. Gallagher at first. Sanchez at second. Mollenhauer at third. Nobody out. A run in. 5-1 Owls in the top of the 6th. Hit hard. Oh, and over the head of a diving at first, protecting himself. Man, I almost got clipped on that one was Danny Jordan. They use players at first with the Owls, Frankie Matos, their hitting coach, and Jordan, the catcher, just had to hit his wallet. Goes over his head, a screaming liner foul. So another 3-2 pitch, Marrero. There it is! He changes up, and he strikes him out. So Marrero gets schooled on the let-up, And he strikes out. Mighty big out. So there's one away now. They can get out of it with a double play, but Koch is going to make a pitching change. We'll tell you who it is after this on 960 The Zone.
Let's face it, telecommunications is making the world a smaller place. Nowadays, it's easier than ever to do business by phone or on the internet if you have a reliable telecommunications service. Around here, more businesses are choosing RJL Wire Connections. RJL Wire Connections takes pride in solving all of your large or small business phone needs. For sales, service, or installation, go with RJL Wire Connections. Give them a call at 756-2001. That's RJL Wire Connections, 756-2001.
Pioneer Radio and Sports would like to thank the following businesses who are committed to customer service.
This Owlz broadcast is brought to you in part by Sunrock, your partner for your next building project. By Pleasant Grove Eye Care Center, eye care for all ages. By Lowry Doors, the professionals. And by R.C. Willie Home Furnishings. One place, so many possibilities.
Hey fans, catch your favorite minor league team on the web at MILB.com, where it's fun to be a fan. Get in the game and get live scores, news, standings, schedules, tickets, and more. And suit up in team gear from the MILB Shop, the official online shop of minor league baseball. Join the millions of fans who just can't get enough of the game at MILB.com. There's nothing minor about it. It's where minor league baseball is always on.
First pitching change of the night is Brian Chambers on for Michael Anton, who leaves here in the sixth. He works 5 in the third. So far he's allowed a run on 4 hits. He's responsible for Gallagher at first, Sanchez at second, Mollenhauer at third. Phone Directories Company, huge difference maker in that business. You don't believe me? Call them, find out, advertise with Phone Directories Company, 866-58-GOPDC. Phone Directories Company, great bunch of people, great books, and great results at PDC. Brian Chambers, the Florida State Seminole, 6'3", 202-pounder from Tampa, free agent signed at the beginning of the season. He turns 22 about a month ago on August 14th, and he faces Josh Morgan now. High fly ball. It's playable. A run might score, though. It's deep enough in center field for DeAndre Miller. Runner tags. Here comes the throw. It's going to be cut off by Ethan Navarro Jr. as the Sox take their second run in the frame. And Josh Morgan's mighty high sacrifice fly to center field. There's 2 down now. Runners at first and second. That brings up Andrew Mead. It's 3 for 6. That's the Owls with a double. 300 hitter during the regular season. So 2 homers and 22 driven in. And he takes a strike from BC on the outside corner. There's no balls and 1 strike. Mead with a homer on Monday night in that Big Ten 3 win over Helena. Wrapped up the first round for the Sox. Nice block by De Los Santos as he skids on his knees to the right to plug that one up. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the top half of the 6th. A pair home for the Sox. Owls leading 5-2. Crowd going nuts here. They're wearing red. A 1-1 pitch. High. Ball 2. 2-1 the count. Crowd doesn't like the count. Sean Roberts included. He's chanting for a strike 2 here, and strike 2 he gets. Fastball on the outside corner. And it's even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Andrew Mead. 2 outs, 2 on, 2 in. Owls lead at 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th. This first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series. Swing it is, he gets it. He changes team to DC. Does a spin on the mound as Brian Chambers comes in. Strikes out the tying run at the plate in Andrew Mead for the third out in the sixth. Sox get a pair of runs on 2 hits. No errors. They lead to, at the end of 5.5, still the Owls with the lead, 5-2 over the White Sox, a 960 of the zone.
All the players on the field look the same. From a distance, most furniture stores look the same as well. There's one store, however, that stands out in service, quality, and value. It's R.C. Willey's Home Furnishings. With 75 years of local service, R.C. Willey sets the standard for quality furnishings at down-to-earth prices. See them online at rcwilley.com or visit their Orem location. Mention you heard them during the Owlz broadcast or bring in your ticket stub for a free gift.
Get every day off to a great start with the Daily Herald, Utah County's #1 newspaper. The Herald has you covered in every area, from local to world news and sports to classifieds. The Daily Herald has the most comprehensive and in-depth newspaper around. And of course, in addition to receiving the paper right to your door, you can also visit the Daily Herald online at harktheherald.com. The Daily Herald, your town, your neighbors, your newspaper.
Hello?
Hey, Jared, what's up?
Not the repair shop. I hate repair shops.
That's why I take my car to Honest One Auto Care. Their waiting room is amazing with free internet and a play area. But the best thing is I can tell they really care about my car.
Sounds great. Where are they located?
Honest One Auto Care is located at 1155 North Freedom Boulevard in Provo. Mention this ad and you receive 2 tickets to any Orem Owls game with any purchase over $100.
Honest One Auto Care, located just west of Provo High, home of the honest mechanic.
So the bottom of the sixth, the White Sox make their first pitching change. It is right-hander Adam Bowling on a relief of Anthony Carter. Phone Directories Company, huge difference maker in the business. Call them 866-58-GO-PDC for information. PDC, Phone Directories Company, great people, great books, great results. Bottom of the sixth, Bowling to face Estrella, Perez, and De Los Santos. 6, 7, and 8 in Kyle Koshman's order. Bowling, 6'4", 200-pounder from Marietta, Georgia. The 23-year-old free agent signed this year by the Sox. Faced Orem July 24th here, 2 2/3, 2 runs, both earned 4 hits, allowed a homer, 3 strikeouts, a 286 average against him. His only appearance against the Owls. He throws a ball to Hector Estrella, who slide to left, walked, came home on that 2-run triple by Perez in the 4th inning. We're at the bottom of the 6th. Owls 5 runs, 5 hits, an error. 2-4-0 for the Sox. Wind blown to the right. Oh, and he wanted to bunt. He pulls it back in a hurry because there was a pitch of 86 miles an hour coming at his head. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. To L.A.-born Hector Estrella. Here's the 2-0 and in tight underneath the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Outfield shallow. Sanchez playing to the right. The second base. Hit it over his head, Hector, like everybody else has been doing. There's ball 4. He didn't have to hit it over his head. So Estrella takes a stroll on 4 pitches. The Bowling comes in, walks the first guy he faces. We're in the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's Julio Perez. Mr. Big hit in the playoffs for the Owls, but he didn't do a lot of that since he joined the club. Playoffs now, he's 3 for 10. The double, 2 triples, and 4 ribs. There's a good breaking pitch by Bowling. And it's no balls and 1 strike. Runner on first, bottom of the 6th. 5-2 Owls with the lead. At the home of the Owls, only have you aboard in this first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series 2007 Stiley. There's a ball upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. And Bowling gave up that home run when he faced the Owls on the 24th of this guy. Julio Perez, that could be another one deep left center field. It's not a reach. It's going to be an extra base hit. Bangs off the wall all the way from first. Scoring is Estrella. Standing at second is Julio Perez with yet another big extra base hit RBI. It's a double this time. He tripled home a pair in the fourth, and he shot that one to deep left center field, just below the Jackie Robinson 42 sign, as it bangs off the wall. The Owls get one of those back they gave up at the top of the frame. They're ahead 6-2 now as Estrella motors home all the way from first, and Perez with his third knocked in, and Chris Crone, the Pioneer League All-Star Manager of the Year, has had it with Adam Bowling. He's going to come out and take him out. We'll tell you who the new hurler is for the Sox after this on 960 The Zone.
The United States Air Force salutes the athletes competing in today's game. They know in sports, like in life, you have to step up to the challenge to succeed. If you have high aspirations and want to be a part of another champion team, join the United States Air Force. You'll receive training in a variety of fields and become part of an elite group of men and women dedicated to the service of this great country. Call 1-800-423-USAF or log on to airforce.com. The United States Air Force. Do something amazing. Cross into the blue.
Are you looking to improve your corporate identity? Let's Logo specializes in corporate apparel with your logo screen printed or embroidered. Don't have a logo? Let our design specialist create one for you. After 11 years in business, Let's Logo is the leader in getting your name out into the community. Visit our showroom at 436 West, 800 North, Orem. Call us today for a free quote at 224-4919. That's 224-4919.
Let's Logo, your leader in corporate apparel.
I certified in graphic arts.
My education in marketing helped me find a high-paying job.
I needed business training. I'm taking high school classes and earning college credit.
Mountainland Applied Technology College serves as a community resource responding to the training needs of people and businesses for today's in-demand jobs and careers. Healthcare, business, technology and trades, engineering, agriculture, and other professions. Mountainland Applied Technology College in Orem, just off Geneva Road and University Parkway.
Back to the home of the Owls, another pitching change. They just brought on Adam Bowling to start the sixth. He faces two guys, walks one, gives up an RBI double to Julio Perez. Now Chris Cohn brings in lefty Ronnie Morales to face Anel De Los Santos. Check out phone directories company, PDC, help your business, the advertising department, 86658-GOPDC for great results, a great bunch of people. They're great books. PDC, Phone Directories Company. So Ronnie Morales, the side-winding left-hander, comes on here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on second, nobody out, a run in. Owls lead at 6-2. Wind blows to right. Man, he almost falls off the mound and fouled back to the right by Anel De Los Santos. Morales, 6'3", 195-pounder. That's right, this is the guy that's from Great Falls. So every time he comes in, they throw a parade, roll out a red carpet. Comes in on one of those thrones that they carry like kings on and stuff. Well, one pitch runner going to third, swung on and missed, and stealing third is Perez with no attempt from catcher John Curtis. So Julio, with 4 out of 6 stolen bases during the regular season. Now Chris Crone is out. He's probably asked to play it up Colin Klein if there was interference by De Los Santos, because it looked like it was in tight. He swung at it, obviously to protect Perez, and he saw that Julio was going. Now we're going to have a conference, not 2 umpires, which we're normally accustomed to in the Pioneer League, but 4. Colin Klein, the played up, Kyle Byrne at first, Brandon Mission at second, Koyu Inoue at third. They all get together near the first baseline. Now they're going to come over and talk to Koch, so that could mean that they're going to change that call then. They're going to probably say that might be interference on De Los Santos. Koch is talking to Chief and plate ump Klein. Koch with his arms folded does the Side look. So back to second goes Perez. So that's where we keep score and pencil. So they're going to take Perez back to second. We're going to keep the strike on De Los Santos. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Morales, he's faced the Owls 3 previous games. Remember, they won 6 out of 7 during the regular season, but throw all those records out the window in the playoffs here, especially championship series. That's foul out of play. Let's get a word from Technoglass on the foul.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
Still an 0-2 count to an El De Los Santos. Perez at second, nobody out. A run in, Owlz 6-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Morales, this is way outside. Ball and 2 strikes. Man, you want to run out and help the guy and see him pitching because it looks like he's going to fall. He's way off the right side of the mound. Gets a sign from Curtis. Look back at Perez at second. Here comes the sidewinder pitch. It gets away from Curtis. And Perez will end up on third anyway. A wild heave outside of the zone, and it's 2-2 now to Anel De Los Santos. Efrain Navarro Jr. ready to hit next. In the 15th, Morales went 2 innings around, allowed a run on a hit batsman, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. And he appeared at the Owlz in the 23rd and the 25th. Here at the home of the Owlz, it's hit off the hands. At third is Rutherford. He looks back. Perez at third and throws to first baseman Marrero to dispose of De Los Santos. So there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Still sacrifice fly country for Efrain Navarro Jr. Line to second baseman Mollenhauer and doubled over center fielder Sanchez's head. They continue to play a lot of the Owlz shallow. Straight away, though, but shallow in center is Sanchez. About medium depth in left is Gallagher. Real shallow in right is Meade. Infield up now to choke off the run, and breaking pitch is a strike from Morales, the lefty against left-handed hitting Owlz first baseman Efrain Navarro Jr. Easy E. That's what the Owlz call him. The wind blowing to the right. Darkness has set in at the home of the Owlz on this gorgeous late summer night. There's a ball away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Navarro Jr. Perez getting instructions from Koch, who's coaching and managing at third. Frankie Matos over at first. Navarro Jr., left-hander with a slow-moving left-handed bat, fouls it back, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Tomorrow's a travel day. Mark Eardley, our Lewis Stages bus driver, will round us up, get all our stuff on the bus, and we'll head north to Great Falls. Crowd tonight of 29,11, so just shy of the 3,000 mark. Good crowd on hand tonight. 1-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-2. This time of the year with folks back in school and football season starting. Not that that's an excuse. I mean, they're winning baseball here in Orem. Come out and check it out, especially an important series like this, first game of the championship series. 2-2 pitch, Navarro Jr., and he didn't hold up. And he strikes out swinging on a 81-mile-an-hour pitch from Morales. So scratch the possibility of a sacrifice fly, as there's 2 gone here now. 2 down, bottom half of the 6th. There's D. Miller, who will flip around and hit from the right side. He bounced to third, single, walk. Scored on the Brosman sacrifice fly. Quickly, scored on the Brosman triple. Gurkowski played at Brosman with the sacrifice fly in that 3-run 5th. 1 ball and no strikes now to Miller. Morales look at third. Perez, sidearmer throws a strike, and it's 1-1 to DeAndre Miller from Oakland, California. Went to Fresno State and transferred to Loyola Marymount in Los Angeles. That's 1 ball and 1 strike. Checking the sign by Curtis is Morales, and he throws, and a swing and a miss. Morales not overpowering. He'll get into the mid-80s. His last few pitches have been low 80s. Throws a lot of sliders and curveballs. He's deceptive as he has a glove folded up in his right thigh. High sets. Comes to the plate 1-2, and a swing and a miss on an 83-mile-an-hour pitch. So Morales comes in and douses the fire. It's a ground out, 2 strikeouts swinging. The Owls get a run on 1 hit. No errors, a man left. At the end of 6, Owls 6, White Sox 2. In the first game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series on 960 The Zone.
Here's some straight talk about insurance from auto owners.
You may think eliminating the middleman will save you money. When it comes to insurance, you eliminate a lot more. Like the personal service that comes from dealing with a local agent. Someone who lives in your community, who knows you and your insurance needs, and will be there for you when you need them. For the best rates and coverage, call your local independent auto owner's agent.
For a free comparison, contact Bailey Insurance Agency at 465-4893.
Say fans, when a ball club is looking to pick up a new player, they search for a proven producer. When you're buying or selling a home, you need a proven producer on your team. Search no further than Capstone Real Estate, your condo experts. They have a strong knowledge of the market and can help you from start to finish. Find out more online at capstoneteam.com or see them in your yellow pages. That's Capstone Real Estate, proud sponsors of today's broadcast. Capstone Real Estate.
Pioneer Radio and Sports would like to thank the following businesses who are committed to customer service.
This Owlz broadcast is brought to you in part by Sunrock, your partner for your next building project. By Pleasant Grove Eye Care Center, eye care for all ages. By Lowry Doors, the professionals. And by R.C. Willie Home Furnishings. One place, so many possibilities.
Shipping to St. Christopher, welcoming me back to the home of the Owls, 2,911. That's 2,900 that came out. 2,911 as the first pitch of the top of the 7th is fouled on the left field line by catcher John Curtis, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Owls 6 runs, 6 hits, an error after 6, 2-4-0 for the White Sox in a very big first game. What happened against the Chuckers? The Owls down 5-3 in the 7th. They played a run then. Rakowski at the foul pole and right to tie it up. Rossman drove in the game winner in the 9th, and they went up to Idaho Falls on Sunday on a brisk Sunday afternoon. The ball comes in to Curtis. It's 1-1 to JC. Robert Fish was simply stupendous. 8 innings, 13 strikeouts, and a 2-hitter. And the Owls won it 3-0 as a breaking ball from Brian Chambers misses its mark, and it's 2 balls and a strike. It'll be Curtis, Hamel on the top of the order, Rutherford. And the top of the 7th, the Owls looking to take charge of this 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series. That's sprayed foul out of play, and it's deserving of a word from Technoglass on the foul.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass, auto glass fast.
2-2 to left-handed hitting catcher John Curtis to start the 7th. Glad to have you aboard tonight. And that's a bounce in front of the plate. De Los Santos out to get it, but rolls foul about 35 feet down the line. And it's still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's get a Bank of American Fork Major League update since no other games in the Pioneer League. You know it's important when there's no other games in the league. This is the only game. It means it's the championship series. Enjoy the perks of big city banking, small town service with Bank of America and Fork's check image solution, express deposit. Call Bank of America Fork today. Let them bring the bank teller's window to your business. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. White Sox beat the Tribe 7-4. Vasquez with his 12th win. Canerco, Tomey, Uribe all hit homers. That one is fouled out of play by Curtis. It's still 2-2. KC 6-3 victors over the Twins. Elsewhere, the Angels clobbering the Birds of Baltimore. Camden Yards 18-6. Angels in a football mood. Swung on, high fly ball, deep right field. See ya out of here. As that lands in the trees beyond the right field fence. John Curtis, who came in 2 for 5 in the playoffs, has only his second home run of the season. Boy, he got under a Chambers pitch and just lifted it out of here. So Curtis with a homer to right has the Owls lead, makes it 6-3. As Greg Pamel, I'm not going to say he's a light-hitting shortstop because he hits ninth. He had .310 in the regular season with 3 homers and clubbed the Owls pitching to the tune of a .368 average. In the playoffs now with a hit and 2 trips tonight, he's 5 for 13. And speaking of hit, he just gets plunked by Chambers. So BC, after coming in and shutting the door in the 6th inning, allowed a leadoff homer to Curtis and strikes Pamel with his next pitch. Now loosening quickly down the left field line. Looks like Jordan Towns. So Townsy up, unless that's Mason Tobin. It is Mason Tobin. Tobin's 35, Towns is 25. Looking through the screen there, and he was behind the mound. A lot of pitchers do that when they start warming up, as Zeke Zimmerman out to give an earful to Brian Chambers. Pitchers will warm up behind the mound before they climb up onto the slab to begin their warm-up tosses. So it's Mason Tobin who worked an inning in relief of Fish. That was a hard act to follow as Fish went 8 Sunday, wound 2 hits, striking out 13 with a walk, and the Owls 3-0 South Division clinching win over the Chuckers. Swing and a miss by leadoff man C.J. Rutherford. Now he's got a lot of power too. He whacked 13 homers during the season. Over 48. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored tonight. Infield looking for the Dipperuski. Runner goes, pitch low and outside. De Los Santos can't handle it cleanly, and down to second with the steal is Greg Pamel. He steal in 12 trips. He had 7 steals in the regular season. So Angels pound Baltimore 18-6. Anderson and Wood home runs. And a swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now to C.J. Rutherford. To give you the Bank of America Fork scoreboard update. Boston 5-4, edging the Tigers. Poppy had 2 home runs for the Bo Sox, now has 31. The ball, the count now to Rutherford even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Detroit dumps Texas in Motown 5-1. Texas has been playing good ball over the last month. But they do that every year. They start out like June, they're out of it. They finish strong. 2-2 pitch, bounce foul to the left side. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to C.J. Rutherford. Toronto 4-1 winners over the Blue Jays. Messina pitched for Clemens, got the win. He's 9-10, no homers in that one. Oakland ahead of Seattle 1-0 into the bottom of the third. A beautiful Safeco in the Pacific Northwest. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Chambers, 74, as he changed up on him, and Rutherford couldn't get a hold of it. So strikeout for BC, first out of the frame. Chambers now with 2 Ks. That'll bring up Dale Molenhauer. It's bounced to stray at second and a couple of walks. I was looking for the double play ball in the regular season. More pitchers induced the opposition to bounce into 63 Kipperooskies, and there's a strike call to Mollenhauer. Here in the top of the 7th, runner on second, run into the home run, 1 out. Owlz lead it 6-3. So they induce him into hitting a double play now. That'd have to be a line drive because he's a runner on second. So busy with the American League board. I forgot that Hamel stole second, so it's 0-2 now to Dale Mollenhauer. High set by Chambers, look back at second, comes to the plate, that's low for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dale Mollenhauer. The Owls pitchers have gotten 2 double plays in the postseason, the 2 games against the Chuckers. There's one in close to the knees, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dale Mollenhauer. Flag blowing left to right. Infield and Navarro Jr., Estrella, Romine, and Brossman. Left to right, Moore, Miller, and Perez. De Los Santos. Wigwagging a sign out for reliever Brian Chambers. Look back at second. On the way is a 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled off to the left. And it remains with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hey, Revenue Works is a revenue generation company. They can take your business where you want it to go, and then they suggest products, services, and strategies to get you there. Call Revenue Works. Find staff at Jason Taylor today, 801-756-1825, or visit them online at revenueworks.com. Top of the 7th we are, 6-3 Owls lead. Chambers started into the motion, and he backs off the rubber as time is called by the hitter Mollenhauer. Good crowd, 2,911 tonight. Swung on, fly ball, center field, over and in is Miller, now still coming in. And he makes the grab in center field for the second out. That'll bring up Salvador Sanchez with .419 against the Owls during the regular season. Tobin is watering down. He loosened up down the left field line. Sanchez a single to center, bounces Navarro at first, and he walks. Good-looking hitter. Big guy, too. Strong guy. Swing and a miss. He wanted a 2-run jack there. And he swings through it, and it's 0-1 to Salvador Sanchez, 6'6", 215, out of Santiago of the Dominican Republic. Same place as Vladimir Veras. Owls pitchers rehabbing down in Arizona. Strike 2 call. Sanchez doesn't like the call. Looks back at Colin Klein. He played up. Kyle Byrne doing first tonight. Brandon Mission at second. Koyu Inuohe over at third. Pleasant night here. First game of the championship series. It's outside to Sanchez, and it's 1-2. Owls scored 2 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th. Sox came back with 2 in the 6th. Owls got 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Sox have a run in and a home run here. There's one bowl. A scoop by De Los Santos behind the plate. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Get to the National League board here. Put till the bottom of the 7th. There's a feeling Chambers is going to strike Sanchez out here on the 2-2 pitch. With 2 outs, runner on second, top of the 7th. And almost did. It was low outside for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, maybe the next pitch shows you how close it was. Crowd not liking it. Crowd wearing red tonight. Tickets were $1. This is the finale of the 2007 season. 3-2 pitch and ball 4. Man, they don't like that call either. So at first now is Sanchez, and here comes Jim Gallagher. And he's the tying run now. Chambers walks his first guy. He's hit a batter in this inning. Stand 2. It came on with 1 out of the 6th. And here comes Koch, and I'm sure we'll see Mason Tobin. Koch is caught from the third base line. Will get out to the bump. Take the ball from Chambers. Yep, that's what he's doing. And he just wants the right-hander Tobin. We'll tell you about Mason Tobin after this on 960 The Zone.
Spanish Oaks Golf Course, located just 10 minutes south of Provo. An 18-hole championship layout course, complete with GPS systems on cart, driving range, and a full-service grill. Individual and group lessons are available. They also offer a men's, ladies, seniors, junior, and couples league. Call 798-9816 to book your tee time today. Spanish Oaks Golf Course. We're prepared to make your golfing experience the best it's ever been.
Okay, Propane, pop quiz. What's safe grilling tip number 3?
Easy electricity. Always store propane cylinders outside.
How about number 2?
When lighting your grill, always keep the top open.
Ooh, you forgot the part where it says, I get first dibs on everything propane grills.
That's not a safety tip.
Man, are you by the book?
Yeah, I am.
For all the safe grilling tips, visit usepropane.com. Propane. Exceptional energy.
Sports Radio 1280 The Zone presents Rules to be a P1 listener. Rule number 1. You must listen to 1280 The Zone more than any other radio station. Rule number 2. You must listen to 1280 The Zone at least 5 hours per day. And rule number 3. You don't have to appreciate the opera to think men should only wear tights if they're holding up a quickie mark. Stick 'em up, muchachos. P1. B1. Only on Sports Radio 1280 The Zone. First with sports.
Welcome back to the home of the Owls. Jimmy the St. Christopher here with you. We're in the top half of the 7th. Owls with another pitching change, as they bring on Mason Tolbin to face Jim Gallagher with 2 on. 2 down. Owls with a 6-3 lead. Phone Directories Company, big difference maker in your business. You don't believe me? Call them. Find out. They'll help your advertising. 866-58-GEO-PDC for Phone Directories Company. Great people, great book, great results. So Mason Tolbin, the right-handed hurler, 6'3", 210 from Renton, Washington. 16th round pick by the Halos in the draft just passed. The birthday on July 8th. And there's my sister Jo. Tolbin shares birthday with one of my 5 sisters. Shout out to her, listening by the channel back in Iowa. Shout out to my beautiful bride, Corinne, listening by the channel in Irving, Texas. We'll be heading home soon, Del. Get us a ring up at Great Falls and come home with some hardware. There's the first one to Gallagher from Tolbin is a strike at the knees, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Gallagher flied to left, bounced to second. Safe on a single to first, and Navarro made a great play on, prevented from going through, and that 2-run 6. And the 0-1 from Tolbin to Gallagher, way upstairs, with a fastball of 93. Little Santos looked like a jack in the box, jumping up to Spirit. On at first, Salvador Sanchez. At second, Greg Payne will run in on a leadoff homer by John Curtis. 6-3 Owls, top of the 7th, game 1 of the Pioneer League Championship Series 2007. That's the 3 series. That's low for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Now you get into the hitter's count. Outfield straight away. Deep and left is Jeremy Moore. Average depth and right is Perez. Back on the grass, a couple steps at second is Hector Estrella. Look back at second. Tolbin deals and listen away. It's 3-1. Fastball of 92 stays up and out of the zone. So it's 3 balls and a strike now. If that last count was a hitter's count, this surely is. Gallagher's 9 pops in the regular season. 2 of those against the Owls. Bat held high. He's from the left side. 3-1 pitch. Foul back into the netting. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jim Gallagher. 2 on. Gorgeous night here in Orem, Utah, at the home of the Owls. Top half of the 7th. Owls looking to take the first game and go up to Great Falls and win 1 of 2 to win their 3rd championship in 4 years. The 2nd in 3 years in Orem. Centers the bell. 3-2 pitch runners go. And ball 4 off the outside corner. Now the tying runs are on for Christian Marrero. This guy scares me. Salvador Sanchez moves to second. Hamel takes third on the walk to Jim Gallagher. Open just came on relief of Brian Chambers, who relieves Michael Anton. Michael Gavitt now starting to throw down the left field line. Sox bullpen is silent at the moment. Marrero struck out twice swinging. In the middle was a bouncer to second. His 12 jacks in the season. Those in the playoffs. That's Helena. A swing and a foul tip. Anton took care of him twice swinging. Marrero, the left-handed hitter. Crowd wanting to strike out here. 2,911. Here's the 0-1 from Colvin. Swung on, hits back through the box in the center field. One run is in. Here comes the second run. On the way to third goes Jim Gallagher. So Christian Marrero gets a 2-run single. He drives in Hamel from third, and then Sanchez comes home from second. Going to third is Jim Gallagher. So it is now a 6-5 game. Well, these White Sox are saying they're tough. Although you throw the records out of the window in the playoffs, they won 6 out of 7 during the regular season, but you know they aren't going to go quietly. They're down 5-zip. Owlz 10 trying to stave them off. So 2 outs, runners at first and third. There's Josh Morgan, the DH. Tying run is 90 feet away here in the top of the 7th. 3 in the frame. Tobin. High set, and he brings it down to the belt, comes to the plate. And there's a strike call to Josh Morgan. He was sacrificed flies last time up. He bounced to third, fly to right. That hitter is a paper maker. Josh Morgan's there. Awaits the 0-1 pitch. Here it comes, and just low for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Morgan is a fan of Cal Ripken Jr., 299 hitter in the regular season. He has some power. He whacked 4 homers. Even in the count now, with runners at first and third, 2 away, 3 in, 5 outs in the 7th. Strike call, good fastball. At the knees over the center portion. So the crowd pitching, cheering on every pitch. Michael Gavitt continues to loosen up down the left field line. Morgan with a peek. Chris Crone, skipper and the Pioneer League All-Star manager, coaching and managing at third. Tobin's 1-2 pitch, breaking pitch, and that's nubbed foul down the third base line. We'll do the 1-2 pitch again. Navarro Jr. at first, String at second, Romine at short, Glassman over at third. Left to right, it's Moore, Miller, and Perez. Straight away for Jeremy Moore, El De Los Santos. Going to go back into crouch and go through a series of signs for Mason Tobin, the Owl's third pitcher. Came on just a couple batters ago here in the 7th. A relief of Brian Chambers, who relieved Michael Anton. And the 1-2 pitch comes. A swing and a miss. Fastball into the hands, and he strikes him out. So 8 guys come to the plate. White Sox get 3 runs on just 2 hits. Leadoff homer by John Curtis. There's a hit batsman, a couple walks. They leave 2. The end is 6.5 as we sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at the home of the Owls. Owls leading the White Sox 6-5 on 960 of the zone.
Phone direct Directories Company is proud to be the official phone directory of the Orem Owlz. We cover Utah with 15 great directories, all designed with Utah communities in mind. Our phone book has everything you need, from menu guides, money-saving coupons, area maps, recreation information, and our new audio information line. Let us make the difference in your business. Advertise today. Phone Directories Company, great people, great books, great results. For advertising info, call 1-866-58-GO-PDC.
Best Western Cotton Tree Inn is located just minutes from the home of the Owls. Call 801-373-7044 to book your room for the next Orem Owlz homestand. Ask for our special Owlz discount. Relax after the game in our indoor or outdoor pool and enjoy a hot breakfast, high-speed internet, and beautiful mountain views. Call 801-373-7044 for the official hotel of Orem Owlz Baseball, the Best Western Cotton Tree Inn. Don't forget to mention this ad for your special Owlz discount.
An important advantage in sports is playing in front of the hometown crowd. The next time you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you can get that same home team advantage. Call Mark Hathaway Real Estate. As a local company, nobody knows the area better than Mark. For immediate action on all your real estate needs, call Mark Hathaway Real Estate at 225-7580 or 360-2711. That's Mark Hathaway Real Estate, celebrating 36 years of being your hometown champ in real estate.
The United States Air Force salutes the athletes competing in today's game. They know in sports, like in life, you have to step up to the challenge to succeed. If you have high aspirations and want to be a part of another champion team, join the United States Air Force. You'll receive training in a variety of fields and become part of an elite group of men and women dedicated to the service of this great country. Call 1-800-423-USAF or log on to airforce.com. The United States Air Force. Do something amazing. Cross into the blue.
Underway here in the seventh. It's a 1-ball, 1-count to Andrew Romine. 1-1. 1-2. 1 pitch is now 1-2. So Romine starting the seventh. 2 strikeouts and a sacrifice. Owlz with a 6-5 lead hanging on to this thing. First game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship. Glad to have you aboard. KOVO, Provo, Salt Lake City, 960 The Zone. Fouled back by Romine. This is the National League scoreboard, brought to you by Bank of America Fork here in a shake. Morales, the left-hander, the sidewinder, throws to Romine. He bounces that one foul to the left side. Pittsburgh defeated Milwaukee 7-4. At 12, it was 5-4. Washington losing to Florida. Colorado smothered Philadelphia 12-0. That was in Philly. New York shades Atlanta 4-3. Cincinnati dumps St. Louis 5-1. Cubs 3-2 over Houston. There's a ball outside to Romine. 2 balls and 2 strikes. LA, San Diego, Dodgers at Chavez Ravine leading 2-1 in the fourth. And Arizona with a 3-0 lead over San Francisco, the Bay Area, in the top half of the fourth. That one's fouled back by Andrew Romine. He's hanging tough at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Romy, the Jaybird, and Gronk. Romine, Brossman, and Gronkowski here in the home half of the seventh. Owlz with a 6-5 lead. Morales almost falls off the mound. The side armor misses wide. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Travel day tomorrow, and it's late fall, 7 o'clock start on Friday night. St. James Field, that one is back into the netting, and it's still 3 balls and 2 strikes. This will be the 10th pitch in the at-bat to Romine. Outfield shallow is Sanchez. 20 feet, now 19 feet to the right of second. Swung on, hit the center field, he has to play perfectly. So they pitch him perfectly, and he lines it to center. So if they're going to pitch him perfectly, then play him like that. But if you're going to make a mistake, which pitchers do on occasion, they'll line it over their head, as Brossman did with his 2-run triple and the 3-run fifth. And the inning before that, Perez did. So here's Gronk. He's walked, doubled, and scored on that Triple by Perez in the fourth. That's a drove in a run. That was Gronkowski, but they don't follow along with Fillmore Lincoln is saying. I was just saying Brosnan is at the plate, and I hear Gronkowski announced, but we've all done that before. Ball and a strikeout of the Jaybird as they quickly corrected. Gronkowski in the on-deck circle. In tight to Brosnan, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Brosnan has bounced out twice. Triple and came home on the sac fly by Gronkowski. There's the 2-1 pitch from Morales. It's foul back and out of play, and off the roof and down the net. Let's get a word from Technoglass on that one.
Broken, chipped, and more? Just stop by any store. We're Technoglass. Auto glass fast.
2-2 the count to Jay Brosnan. And he swings and pops it down the right field line. It's foul. Just to the left of the bullpen. So still 2-2 to the Jaybird, the Utah Utes. Jay Brosnan here in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 out. Owlz with a 6-5 lead. They led 5-0. The end of 5, but outscored 5-1 since then. There's a ball upstairs. It's 3-2 to Brosnan with Gronkowski and Moore to hit next here in the 7th. Morales sidearm pitches, liner, deep left field, see out of here. Halfway up over the ball over the Tampa Auto Parts down and left. And the Saddle 2,911 on their feet now wearing red as Johnston smokes one over the left center field fence. Jay Brosnan with the first playoff homer. Drives himself in, and he has 3 ribs tonight. Now to the 7-5 lead. Here's Gronkowski. The White Sox, 24-12 in the first half. They finished a couple games behind Helen. They won the second half with a 27-12 record. They're 51-24 overall is the league's best record. But in a short season, especially in a short best-of-3 series, that's all really means nothing. They're a great road team, too. They won 22 and lost 15. They're excellent at home. Went away for a ball to drive. And 2 balls and no strikes now to Gronkowski. 1 out, 1 in. Owlz with a 7-5 lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Morales works out of the stretch, throws a strike, and it's 2-1. Crowd sensing a victory here. Owlz, though, with a 2-run lead and good hitting team and good pitching team. So, over till it's over. It's a breaking ball, and it's a It's indeed the biggest game in Orem Owlz franchise history, and this is their 3rd year. Finished 2 games below 500 the regular season, but took care of the Chuckers in the first round, sweeping them. There's a fast ball on the outside corner, and it's 2-2 now. Correct that, make it 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Gordy Gronkowski Jr. Bases empty, a run in. Owlz with a 7-5 lead. They win, they're halfway to another ring, but won't be an easy chore getting another victory up at Great Falls. Idaho Falls is excellent at home. There's a ball outside, so for the second time tonight, Gronk draws the walk. The first one allowed by Morales. There's a strikeout, allowed a run on the home run. Here's Jeremy Moore now, J-Ball. 0 for 3 tonight, a couple strikeouts and a bouncer too short. Moore, the 20-year-old from Shreveport. Spent some time in the off-season at the Instructional League in Dallas. There's a ball upstairs. It's 1 ball and no strikes to J-Mo. 4 sports standout at North Cato High and Vivian, Louisiana. That's off the knees, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Of course, this is the baseball. He was a Running back in football, guard, basketball, sprinter, and track. It's Kobe Bryant for the Lakers. I would love to be A-Rod if he could change places for a day. Here comes pitching coach Kurt Hassler. He has bullpen action down the right field line. It's a left-hander. Now, a conversation on the mound will tell you that the United States Air Force salutes the athletes in tonight's game, the Owls and the Chuckers. They know in sports like in life, you have to step up to the challenge to succeed. You have high aspirations and want to be part of another champion team. Join the U.S. Air Force, 1-800-423-USA-UP, or log on to airforce.com. United States Air Force, do something amazing. Cross into the blue. So it's 2 balls and no strikes. Lefty against lefty. Morales, the reliever, against Owls left fielder Jeremy Moore. Kowski at first via the walk after the home run by Brosnan made it 7-5. And that is a strike at the knees. Crowd heckling the base up Colin Klein. Foul back into the screen now, and it's even a 2-2 to J-Mo. So Perez with 3 ribs tonight. Brosnan has 3. Gronkowski has the other one. It's tough to name one player of the game if the Owls hang on and win. Even if they don't, we'll have a player of the game anyway. But looking to get up in this series, 1-0. Go to Great Falls. That misses outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back by Jeremy Moore. Getting started with a liner to center by Romine. Brosnan hit one onto the berm. 3-2 pitch from Morales. 3-2 pitch, he walked Gronkowski, and now he has 3-2 to Jeremy Moore. And he nuts that one foul at the plate. So it's still 3-2 to J-Mo. They have him played to the right. That is shallow in center. Gallagher in left. Sanchez center. Meade in right. Curtis the catcher. Infielder Marrero, Mollenhauer, Ramel, and Rutherford. Lefty Morales set at the belt, and he throws an off-speed pitch of 66. It's coming from all different directions. And Moore swings and misses and strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. So 2 outs in the 7th. Bring Hector Estrella to the plate. Fly to left, walked and scored in the 14th, walked and scored in the 6th. He came home on a triple by Julio Perez and a double by Julio Perez. It's a breaking pitch. And Morales doesn't throw hard. I don't think he's cracked mid-80s tonight. That one was 81. A lot of sliders, a lot of curveballs. Does throw a fastball. It's a cutter. Foul back by Estrella. It's no balls and 2 strikes. To Hector Estrella with the aforementioned Julio Perez in the on-deck circle. Michael Davitt is sat down on the bullpen. Closer Ryan Brazier is up, and they appeal to first base up Kyle Burns. Infield's walking off. It was strike 3, but Burns gave the safe sign. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Hector Estrella. Still alive with a runner on first, 2 outs, a run in. Owls lead at 7-5, bottom of the 7th. Big game against White Sox first game of the Pioneer League Championship Series. There's a fastball up. There's a lot of pitches. Went 3-2 to every batter in this inning. 10 pitches to Romine, 7 to Brosnan, 6 to Gronkowski, 8 to Moore. Now he's full to Hector Estrella. So that's 17 and 14. That's 31 pitches he's thrown, plus 5 here. That's 36. This is his 37th pitch. 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Brock is on the move with 2 outs. The Strays puts the bat away, thinking he walked, but he gets caught looking to strike out to end the inning. Home run by Blossman, a walk to Winkowski's left at first. The end of 7-5. Owls over the White Sox at 960 the zone.
Hey fans, catch your favorite minor league team on the web at MILB.com, where it's fun to be a fan. Get in the game and get live scores, news, standings, schedules, tickets, and more. And suit up in team gear from the MILB Shop, the official online shop of minor league baseball. Join the millions of fans who just can't get enough of the game at MILB.com. There's nothing minor about it. It's where minor league baseball is always on.
Best Western Cotton Tree Inn is located just minutes from the home of the Owls. Call 801-373-7044 to book your room for the next Orem Owlz homestand. Ask for our special Owlz discount. Relax after the game in our indoor or outdoor pool and enjoy a hot breakfast, high-speed internet, and beautiful mountain views. Call 801-373-7044 for the official hotel of Orem Owlz Baseball, the Best Western Cotton Tree Inn. Don't forget to mention this ad for your special Owlz discount.
Get every day off to a great start with the Daily Herald, Utah County's #1 newspaper. The Herald has you covered in every area, from local to world news and sports to classifieds. The Daily Herald has the most comprehensive and in-depth newspaper around. And of course, in addition to receiving the paper right to your door, you can also visit the Daily Herald online at harktheherald.com. The Daily Herald, your town, your neighbors, your newspaper.
7 of the playing here in this first game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship from the beautiful home of the Owls in Orem, Utah. 2,911 on hand, most of them in red tonight. We go to the top half of the 8th inning. Mason Tobin, who came on in the 7th, relieved of Brian Chambers, who relieved Michael Anton. Will start against Andrew Meade, John Curtis, Greg Kamel here in the 8th. Owls 7-1, 5-6-0 for the White Sox. And the first pitch to Meade, grounded out to short, 2 hops, short hop fly. Romine over the top throw to first, and smooth and easy for out number 1. So the White Sox down to 5 outs. 1 away here in the 8th on 1 pitch. John Curtis led off the 7th with that home run. Blasted over the right field fence. He struck out and bounced to second on the times before that. There's Tobin's first pitch to him. That's away for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes to John Curtis. Now 3 for 8 in the playoffs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Navarro Jr. at first, Hector Estrella at second, Andrew Romine at short, Jay Brosnan over at third. Left to right, it is Jeremy Moore, DeAndre Miller, and Julio Perez. There's a shot back through the box, almost hit Tobin. It goes out into center field for a base hit, so Curtis continues his hot playoff hitting. He's 2 for 4. Now 4 for 9 in the playoffs. As he singles to center, here's Greg Kamel, the shortstop. In the top half of the 8th, Owls 7-5 leaders. And Brazier standing out on the rubber in the bullpen. Beyond in the 9th to close it down. Over at first, and the pitch swung on, fly ball right field, getting chased is Perez. It's in foul ground, and he's not going to get it as it lands just foul past the bullpen down the right field line. And there's no balls and 1 strike to Greg Kamel. That's Paiml. The human environmental science major in school. The water ski too. Kamel, the shortstop. 6 foot, 180 pounder. He's from Hoover, Alabama. He's from the right side. That's bounced to Blossman. Could be two. Just ran for one. Back to first. Hamel. Good runner. Well, he was down to first in a blur, so they don't get him at first, but they got the force at second. It goes 5-4. There's 2 outs on the fielder's choice. Top of the order now, C.J. Rutherford. So Brazier is hoping to get out of this inning with Rutherford now. And Brazier would face 2, 3, and 4 in the top half of the ninth. White Sox lost the first round of the playoffs, the first game, to Helena 2-0. Brewers scored 2 unearned runs, but then Great Falls came back in Helena to win 2 and 3, 5-1 and 10-3. There's a bouncer to Blossman. It's Owlz. He fights it off. About 93 feet. A yard past the bag in foul territory down the third base line, and it's no balls and 1 strike to C.J. Rutherford. He's 1 for 4, 318 on the season, 13 homers, so he's got some pop. He's the tying run with the guy at first now. First of Greg Hamel. Tobin with the high step brings it to the belt, and this bouncer out to short. Romine let her high over to first. Inning is over on a 6-3 ground out. Romine throws out 2 guys in the inning. A single. Man left to the end of 7.5. Owlz leading it still 7-5 over the Sox on 960 the zone.
Is your garage door making more racket than the fans after an Owlz Grand Slam? Then you'll want to call American Overhead Garage Door. We'll make your garage door run smooth and silent. We specialize in garage door repairs, springs, cables, openers, and new installations. For free estimates on new doors and openers or for 24-hour emergency service, give us a call. You'll find us online at AmericanOGD.com.
American Overhead Garage Door, a proud American company supporting America's favorite pastime.
An important advantage in sports is playing in front of the hometown crowd. The next time you're looking to buy or sell real estate, you can get that same home team advantage. Call Mark Hathaway Real Estate. As a local company, nobody knows the area better than Mark. For immediate action on all your real estate needs, call Mark Hathaway Real Estate at 225-7580 or 360-2711. That's Mark Hathaway Real Estate, celebrating 36 years of being your hometown champ in real estate.
Sponsored by Mountain Land Applied Technology College in Orem, providing training for today's in-demand jobs and careers, healthcare, business, technology and trades, engineering, agriculture, and many other professional options. Teaching students of all ages skills that pay. The MATC provides the training essential for students to become competent, productive, and highly competitive in the global workforce. Mountain Land Applied Technology College in Orem, just off Geneva Road and University Parkway.
Head to the Owlz half of the 8th. New pitcher on for Chris Crone of the White Sox. Lefty Alex Woodson. Phone Directories Company, big difference maker in your business. Find out by calling them. Advertise with them at 866-58-GOPDC. Great people, great books, great results. A Phone Directories Company. So Woodson on a relief of Ronnie Morales. Woodson, a left-hander. We got a lot of lefties in their bullpen, too. He's got a Puerto Rico, 6 foot, 195 pounder. 2 years ago, he was a 16th round pick by the White Sox. And he'll face Julio Perez, Manuel de los Santos, and Efrain Navarro Jr. Perez, along with Blossman, one of the heroes tonight, each with 3 RBIs, drives that one foul over the bullpen down the right field line. And 0-1 now to Julio here in the bottom of the 8th. He struck out, and then he had that 2-run triple in the 4th, 2-run double in the 6th. They're still playing him shallow in center. He steps to the left to second is Sanchez. Deep throwing left, well off the line is Gallagher. About normal depth and placement and right for Andrew Meade. 0-2 pitch, it's the broken bat. Whirly Bird past the mound. Shortstop Hamel grabs it, throws out Perez at first. So 1 away here in the 8th. Owlz 7 runs, 7 hits. they've made an error. 5-7-0 for the White Sox. And played up Klein has another sliver. They've seen at least, I'd say close to 10 whirly-bird bats. That's when the head breaks and the whirly-birds. And batter's left holding just a sliver, the handle. There's a breaking pitch for a strike on the outside corner. It's no balls and one strike to Anel de los Santos. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Ethan Navarro Jr. is next. There's one out in the eighth. It's bounced fouled on the third base line. No balls and 2 strikes. Convergence is looking for experience and entry-level folks who are looking for a career, not just a job. They have competitive wages and benefits like 401k, flexible shifts, full-paid training, and more. To apply, 801-765-7300 to go to Convergence.com. Swing and a miss. De Los Santos is tagged out by catcher Curtis. So 2 away here in the bottom half of the eighth. As Ryan Brazier was up in the last inning, he is sat down. Now playing long toss with Trevor Pippen as Jordan Towns. So probably see the fireballer from Wichita Falls in the 9th inning. And here's the first pitch to Navarro Jr., and that comes in low for a ball, and it's called a strike, a ball strike to Navarro. And it's 0-1 to Easy E, and he swings and misses by a half foot on a curveball of 77. So Navarro Jr. lined to second, double to center, scored on the Blossman triple and the 6, and he struck out his last time up. And did he strike out this time? They appeal, and yes, they say he does. Strikeout swinging. Woodson comes in, gets the Owls in order. 1, 2, 3, nothing across the board. At the end of 8, we're going to the 9th. Owls 7, White Sox 5 in Game 1 of the Pioneer League Championship Series on 960 The Zone.
Okay, Propane, pop quiz. What's safe grilling tip number 3?
Easy electricity. Always store propane cylinders outside.
How about number 2?
When lighting your grill, always keep the top open.
Ooh, you forgot the part where it says, I get first dibs on everything propane grills.
That's not a safety tip.
Man, are you by the book?
Yeah, I am.
For all the safe grilling tips, visit usepropane.com. Propane. Exceptional energy.
Pioneer Radio and Sports would like to thank the following businesses who are committed to customer service.
This Owlz broadcast is brought to you in part by Sunrock, your partner for your next building project. By Pleasant Grove Eye Care Center, eye care for all ages. By Lowry Doors, the professionals. And by R.C. Willie Home Furnishings. One place, so many possibilities.
Spanish Oaks Golf Course, located just 10 minutes south of Provo. An 18-hole championship layout course, complete with GPS systems on cart, driving range, and a full-service grill. Individual and group lessons are available. They also offer a men's, ladies, seniors, junior, and couples league. Call 798-9816 to book your tee time today. Spanish Oaks Golf Course. We're prepared to make your golfing experience the best it's ever been.
Well, here we go to the 9th. Couple changes for the Owls. They, as expected, bring on fireballing righty Ryan Brazier. Brazier comes on here in the top half of the 9th. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 Molenhauer, Sanchez, and Gallagher. So Brazier, a right-hander from Wichita Falls, 6 foot, 190 pounder, 6th-round pick in the draft in June. He's 20, and actually he was 20 a couple weeks ago at the end of August. So Brazier on here in the 9th. First one to Molenhauer, sprayed foul down the left field line. Duck. Man, that went over into the berm. Everybody's okay. It's crowd of 29-11. With the ooh and on, and they're not hooting and hollering. They're ooh and on at the shot into the berm by Molenhauer. So Mollenhauer, down to the second, walk twice, score. Fly to center, takes strike two. Phone Directories Company, big difference in your business. Call them. Advertise with them at 866-58-GOPDC for Phone Directories Company. 0-2 pitch from Brazier to Mollenhauer. Breaking pitch. Hit on the ground up to short. Romine scoops. There's a couple steps to his left. Goes to first and one away here in the ninth. Trevor Pippen is on in left field for the Owls in the frame for Jeremy Moore as a defensive purpose for Tom Kochman. And here comes Salvador Sanchez. They've pretty much kept him under wraps. Safe on a single that Miller kicked around in center, so he made it to second as the third batter of the game. Bounced to Navarro Jr., walked twice, he scored. Sanchez with Gallagher in the on-deck circle, one away here in the ninth, and back into the netting it comes, and it's no balls and one strike, so the Owls can hang on here. They'll jump out 1-0 in the best of three. Pioneer League Championship Series, looking for their third ring in 4 years, or second in 3 years here in Orem. 0-1 pitch, it's upstairs for a ball. It's 1-1. So Sanchez, who blistered the Owls at a .419 clip during the regular season, kept him at bay tonight. 1-1 pitch, it's low in the dirt, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Now, one guy gets on, that means the batter at the plate would be the tying run. As it's 7-5 Owls. Owls have 7 hits in an error. Sox has 7 hits. They've not made a miscue. Outfield deep. Straight away for Sanchez. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right side. Navarro Jr. going through the bullpen, chasing it, and can't get it. Just wasn't up there long enough. Had a good attempt. Had a good catch earlier in the game. Did Navarro Jr. foul ground down there in the pen area. The bats of Meade and his fifth. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crowd is just under 3,000. Clapping for a whiff with Salvador Sanchez, the good-looking hitter from Santiago, the Dominican Republic. Brazier with that sideways glance, gets his sign to De Los Santos. 2-2 pitch, grounded out to second. Estrella, big hop, eye high, throw to first, 2 down here in the ninth. So the Owls 1 out away from taking a 1-0 lead in the Pioneer League Championship Series. Is Jim Gallagher, the cleanup hitter, another tough cookie, has 9 bombs in the regular season, 2 of those against the Owls. Crowd making plenty of noise in this, the last game of the season here at the home of the Owls. Hosting red tonight. First pitch to Gallagher. It's inside, a fastball just off the inside corner. 1-0 crowd. Almost don't have to say anything. It's tell by the reaction. 1-0 pitch and fouled back to the left, out of play. 1-1 now to Gallagher. He slide to left, bounce to second, single in the infield, and walk. So the wind blowing to right. Gallagher's run doesn't mean anything if he hit a home run here. It's 7-5 out, swing and a miss. And it's 1-2 now. Down to 1 strike. The Owls looking to take charge here in the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series. Brazier, glove folded up on his left hip, ball behind him, and his right hip. Now timeout called by Gallagher as he backs out. He'll step in. Braves moving the ball around. Set. Sign for De Los Santos and roll for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's been hit 93 on the gun. Fielder Navarro Jr., Estrella, Romine, Brosnan, Pippen, Miller, Perez, the outfield. De Los Santos puts out a sign. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Owls lead at 7-5. Here it comes, and he lines it foul down the left field line. As Merlin Jimenez is playing bullpen guard, is going hooked foul. And Koyu Inoue, the third base ump, obliged him with the foul sign. So it's still 2-2 now to Gallagher. Crowd now in unison, doing the We Will Rock You clap. Estrella, a couple steps back on the grass at second. Romine just on the edge The grass is short. Outfield deep for Gallagher. 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he hits him. Or did he? Oh, he darn near hit him. That was up and in and tight. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jim Gallagher. Man, how do you not get hit by that pitch? So payoff pitch put in here with a tying run. And dangerous Christian Morel could be a 3-2 pitch, and a tying run, and the dangerous Christian Morel comes to the plate as it's up high for a ball. So Brazier started the inning. A 3-pitch ground out with Mollenhauer. They threw 5 pitches to get Sanchez to ground to second. Now he goes 7 and walks Jim Gallagher. Here's Marrero. Man, this guy, he scared me all night. All season he scared me. As Marrero at the plate, single tonight. He takes 1 low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. To the left-handed hitting Christian Marrero. Struck out, bounced out, struck out, singled. And he's ahead 1-0. Here comes. Oh no! Drive deep right field. Perez going back. He's going to have room. He makes the grab at the warning track. To end this thing with a last at bat. I thought maybe that wind would get it and take it out of here and tie it up. It was a good pitch to hit. Herrera didn't get all of it as he flies to deep right. And that'll end her. They have a walk. They leave a man. The final score, the Owls win the first game of the 2007 Pioneer League Championship Series. Man, here you have the man Al Gittens who's getting set to do the postgame show called 911, being from a genetically hard-challenged family. You know, taking all the flaxseed oil and fish oil and CoQ10 and working out, eating right. I don't know. That almost stopped this 57-year-old kicker. The fly ball to deep right. Whew! And it ends with a man left on first as Marrero puts Perez just at the edge of the warning track in right field. So 7 runs, 7 hits in air for the Owls, 5-7-0 for the White Sox. Owls in the driver's seat now, like they did against the Chuckers. They won the first game in the first round. They win the first one of the League Championship Series against the White Sox 7-5. They jump on the bus tomorrow, head north for Great Falls. Game 2 of the series will be on Friday night. Jordan Walden will hurl against probably Aaron Pareda, the top pick of the Sox. That'll be 7 o'clock on Friday night. Matt, the Owl Gittens will have the postgame show for you here after this on 960 The Zone.
Are you looking to improve your corporate identity? Let's Logo specializes in corporate apparel with your logo screen printed or embroidered. Don't have a logo? Let our design specialist create one for you. After 11 years in business, Let's Logo is the leader in getting your name out into the community. Visit our showroom at 436 West, 800 North, Orem. Call us today for a free quote at 224-4919. That's 224-4919.
Let's Logo, your leader in corporate apparel.
Sports Radio 1280 The Zone presents Rules to be a P1 listener. Rule number 1. You must listen to 1280 The Zone more than any other radio station. Rule number 2. You must listen to 1280 The Zone at least 5 hours per day. And rule number 3. You don't have to appreciate the opera to think men should only wear tights if they're holding up a quickie mark. Stick 'em up, muchachos. P1. B1. Only on Sports Radio 1280 The Zone. First with sports.
Let's face it, telecommunications is making the world a smaller place. Nowadays, it's easier than ever to do business by phone or on the internet if you have a reliable telecommunications service. Around here, more businesses are choosing RJL Wire Connections. RJL Wire Connections takes pride in solving all of your large or small business phone needs. For sales, service, or installation, go with RJL Wire Connections. Give them a call at 756-2001. That's RJL Wire Connections, 756-2001.
Welcome back to the home of the Owls. Again, gotta love the song. Letting it play as your Orem Owls get the victory in Game 1. Taking care of business is what happens here for your Orem Owls. 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 5 runs on 7 hits, and no errors for the Great Falls White Sox. And it ends with one very, very loud out to right center field. But your Orem Owls, again, victorious and move one step closer to the championship that they so often claim. Here being the parent, or being in the Angels organization, found great success throughout their years in Provo and Orem, and one step closer to that this year. The team hits the road now and heads up to Great Falls, where will try to steal Game 2, and if not, there will be a Game 3 on Saturday. So Game 2 comes Friday night, and Game 3 Saturday night for your Orem Owls. The Owls got the scoring off in a big way in the first couple innings. Bottom of the fourth, it was a 2-out triple by Julio Perez, bringing 2 runs in to score. A diving attempt in center field, just over the outstretched glove of the center fielder, and 2 runs come home to score, and the Owls took the early lead, 2-0. Deja vu again in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Jay Brossman hits a triple to center field, bringing home 2 more runs. So again, back-to-back innings with the 2-run triple to center field. Gordy Gronkowski ended up bringing Brossman home with a ground out. And so 3 runs in the inning, and the Owls took the 5-0 lead and looked like they were on their way. Great Falls tacks on 2 in the top half of the 6th to narrow that gap to 5-2. But the Owls get it right back in the bottom half of the inning. Hector Estrella leads off with a walk and comes around to score on a Julio Perez double to center field. The center fielder is going to have nightmares out there for the Billings Mustangs, or not for the Billings Mustangs, for the Great Falls White Sox, if I'm wrong, Idaho team there. But center fielder Salvador Sanchez, who is so talented and plays so well out there in center, or at the plate, struggles tonight in center field. They were just well-hit balls over his head, placed very well. Sanchez couldn't get to any of them, and the Owls led 6-2 following the bottom half of the 6th inning. In the 7th, though, that's when things got interesting. Great Falls puts 3 on the board and has the tying run at third base with 2 outs. But the Owls come in, Mason Tobin shuts the door, gets the out that he needs, and holds the Great Falls White Sox to just the 3 runs in the inning, and 6-5 is the score after the top half of the 7th. Jay Brossman steps up in the bottom half of the 7th inning, though, and hits a 1-out solo jack over the left center field wall to give the Owls back that 2-run lead that they have, and it was a big run there as it kept kept the tying run in the on-deck circle until the bottom half of the 9th inning when a 2-out walk. It looked like Brazier had him, but he walks the 2-out batter and into the plate, steps the tying run, and as you heard with Jimmy's call, we both thought it was gone when it came off the bat. From this angle, it looked like the wind may have held it up just a little bit, and Julio Perez makes the catch in deep right center field. A couple other places in this park, and that ball game's tied, and we're still playing as we speak. But not the case. One long, loud, and very relieving out for those of us up here in the booth. Jimmy talked about how the heart of his nearly stopped and nearly had to do the old defibrillator on him there after the loud out. But the Owls do get the win. Final score, Orem 7, Great Falls 5, 7 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Owls, 5 runs on 7 hits, and no errors for the Great Falls White Sox. Again, the Owls take Game 1 of this 3-game series. The teams will travel on the road tomorrow and play Game 2 in Great Falls Friday night. We'll take a short break. We'll come back. We'll look around the Major League scoreboard. Good pennant races going on as the Major League Baseball schedule comes down the stretch. Come back and join me. This is Matt Gittins, 960 The Zone.
The United States Air Force salutes the athletes competing in today's game. They know in sports, like in life, you have to step up to the challenge to succeed. If you have high aspirations and want to be a part of another champion team, join the United States Air Force. You'll receive training in a variety of fields and become part of an elite group of men and women dedicated to the service of this great country. Call 1-800-423-USAF or log on to airforce.com. The United States Air Force. Do something amazing. Cross into the blue.
Pepsi and Jeff Gordon, 10 years running, 10 years of winning. Jeff, what moment stands out in your mind?
The 04 Pepsi 400 in Daytona, man, what a race. When it's your sponsor's event, you really want to do well. Another cola company showed up with 8 red race cars, 8 against 1. I thought, all right, let's do this.
We've got 7 laps to go here under the lights.
Oh, man, here we're going to
you slashing your dice back there.
Gordon leads an impressive field down the back straightaway.
I was the first driver to win that race from the pole in almost 25 years. Something like that is never easy, especially at a place like Daytona. But on that night, there was more at stake. I had to get a victory in that Pepsi car.
It's close, but it's Gordon out of turn 4.
And Seth Gordon will take the checker flag as he wins his second race in a Pepsi car this year.
It was unbelievable. What an awesome race car. Jumping out of my Pepsi car after taking the checker flag with all those fireworks overhead, what a way to celebrate 4th of July. It was incredible.
Jeff Gordon and Pepsi, 10 years running. Go to PepsiRacing.com to see Jeff talk about all his top Pepsi racing moments.
Welcome back to the home of the Owls. Matt Gittins joining you here on KOVO Provo 960 The Zone, Salt Lake City and Provo. Your Orem Owls get the all-important Game 1 victory. Orem 7, Great Falls 5. The Owls lead 1-0 in the best-of-3 series. And the two teams head on the road up to Great Falls Friday night. And the Owls will look to claim another championship ring. And boy, all of us around the park sure hoping for it. With a great win tonight, hopefully the Owls can continue their winning ways. The first 4-game winning streak of the season couldn't have come at a better time. The Owls won that finale of the regular season up in Ogden, swept the Idaho Falls Chuckers in 2 games, and have now picked up the Game 1 win here. So the first 4-game winning streak of the season, they tried 3 or 4 other times, but could not come up with that 4th game in a row. No better time to start than right now, and hopefully the Owls can make it 5 in a row up in Great Falls. Michael Anton on the win tonight. He goes 5 in the 3rd inning, allows just 4 hits, 2 runs, and they were earned. He struggled there a little bit in the 1 inning in the bottom half of the 6th as he tried to get the last couple outs. Gave up a few runs. Like I said, those 2 runs were charged to him, but gets out of it, pitched a very good game. Those first 5 innings, he put zeros on the board. And you got to say, tip your cap to Michael Anton tonight as he puts 5 scoreless innings on the board, picks up the win. He goes 5 in the 3rd again, 4 hits, 2 runs. They were earned while he strikes out 4 over that time. And Brian Brazier comes in and gets his first save of the postseason. Ryan Brazier, one of the leaders in the Pioneer League in saves on the season. It wasn't for one long, loud out. It nearly was a BS, blown save in the column for Brazier, but he'll take it any way he can get it. Again, your Owls win 7-5. In the Major League score update, it is Javier Vasquez picking up his 12th win of the season. The Chicago White Sox beat the Cleveland Indians 7-4. Gil Mesh wins his 8th as the Kansas City Royals double up the Minnesota Twins 6-3. Parent club Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put 18 runs on the board. They tripled the Baltimore Orioles. Kelvin Escobar, his 17th win of the season, 18 runs, 14 hits, and 1 error for the Angels. The Baltimore Orioles only managed 6 runs and lose 18-6. Boston scores 2 in the bottom half of the 9th inning and wins. Final score 5-4. Yes, that is the stain in my voice. I'm not a Boston Red Sox fan. Jonathan Papelbon picks up the win. He is 1-2 on the season. David Ortiz hits 2 home runs in the winning cause, his 30th and 31st. Justin Verlander holds the Texas Rangers to just 1 run as the Tigers win 5-1 at Comerica Park in Detroit. The New York Yankees continue their winning ways as they win 4-1 over the Toronto Blue Jays. Welcome back Mike Mussina after being banished to the bullpen. He comes back out and has a good start there, and Mike Mussina moves to 9-10 on the season. Still in progress at Safeco Field in Seattle. The Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners are locked in a 3-3 tie as they play in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Pittsburgh Pirates win 7-4 over the Milwaukee Brewers. Derek Turnbull on the loss. He is 4-5 on the season. In extras, the Florida Marlins push 1 across in the bottom half of the 12th inning and beat the Washington Nationals 5-4. The Philadelphia Phillies get blanked in a big way. The Colorado Rockies 12. The Phillies nothing. Matt Holliday with his 30th home run of the season. Guillermo Mota picks up a win, his 2nd. He's 2-1 as the New York Mets win 4-3 over the Atlanta Braves. The Mets score 1 in the bottom half of the 8th inning and then blank the Braves in the top half. Billy Wagner comes on for his 34th save of the season. Bronson Arroyo leads Cincinnati to their 5-1 victory over the St. Louis Cardinals. Bronson Arroyo now 9-14 on the season. Former Owls player's brother, Brandon Phillips, former Owl P.J. Phillips, hits his 29th home run of the season. And then with the Chicago Cubs playing, as the screen loves to refresh right in the middle of my sentence, Chicago Cubs beat the Houston Astros 3-2. The Astros get 1 in the bottom half of the 9th, but can't get any more. Ryan Dempster closes it out for the Cubs, his 26th save of the season. And still in progress, the Dodgers lead 6-1 over the San Diego Padres, and the Arizona Diamondbacks lead 7-3 over the San Francisco Giants, playing in San Francisco. Brandon Webb on the mound tonight for the Arizona Diamondbacks. This Owlz broadcast was brought to you in part by the United States Air Force to do something amazing, cross into the blue. By Capstone Real Estate, your condo experts, and by Noah's, it's your place. The Owls head on the road looking to pick up that championship, which they've been seeking all season. Again, a rough go of it, but it's what happens in the playoffs, and if you can put together the good outings and the timely hits at the right time, and the Owls have been able to do that so far into this Pioneer League championship playoffs. Again, a good crowd comes out tonight and watches the Orem Owls win 7 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error over the Great Falls White Sox. Only 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. Join us Friday night. We'll be on the air here on 960 The Zone. We'll look to seek and the Owls claim that championship and get back that trophy that was stolen away last year by the Northern Division. We'll see you on Friday. This is Matt Gittins for Jimmy the St. Christopher and for Braxton Peterson back in the studio. Good night. We'll see you Friday.
You've been listening to Orem Owlz Baseball on Sports Radio 960 The Zone. The Owls would like to thank the sponsors for their support. Be sure to tune in next time to catch more exciting Orem Owlz Baseball live with Jimmy Christopher. Catch the Owls all season long right here on 960 The Zone. Pre-game starts at 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 4 p.m. on Sunday. For a complete game and broadcast schedule, log on to owlsbaseball.com. This has been Orem Owlz Baseball on Sports Radio 960 The Zone. First with sports.